Destiny to the backstage. Destiny to the backstage.
Dude, he's good.
He said Destiny, but you thought he said somebody else. Because you kept using it, and we were like, oh, he's saying Destiny.
No, Sherry.
Oh, he did.
Ship. You were like, is he saying ship?
Yeah, ship.
To the backstage.
He probably said Sherry, but maybe he didn't think it fit right, so he just cut half the fucking letters out
You
of
just
it.
said it like Sherry.
Like on Not Real Radio, you cut all my S's out because you didn't like them. It's like Not Real News. Not Real.
Rob to the backstage.
God damn, how many did y'all record of this?
Rob to the main
A
stage.
lot, dude. Remember you got annoyed
You got
by
robbed
it.
to 2 different stages
To the
or something?
backstage.
Oh, man. That's what happens when I leave you and Steve alone.
Vigo to the main stage.
Bunch of whores out there.
Vigo to the backstage.
You have a problem, dude. Your autism planned up that day.
Rob to the main stage. Rob to the backstage. Rob to the backstage.
You're getting enough clips so everybody went on the same stage.
Yeah, I
good.
mean, dude, it's gonna be fucking like a dance hall. Hey, and at Mayonnaise Remodeling Service Strip Club, we have a lot of tables. We got a lot of stages. You know what I mean? So we got multiple stages.
Oh, all right. You need new clips. Come to the middle stage.
7:59. You better be ready to roll here.
Okay. Should I do something new?
I was just warning you because like the conversation was
get
getting
ready,
so
man.
interesting.
Back to motion.
Almost time to do it. Not Real Radio 60 coming at you.
Nah, man.
Do like cheese on his promo video. Howdy, y'all. Howdy. It's Not Real Radio number
stop.
60. A happier, gentler, more uplifting Not Real Radio is going to be right here, man. Y'all stay tuned. Going to be playing your favorite tunes. Speaking of tunes, a lot of tunes, iTunes, stuff like that. We're going to do it all. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything tonight.
What the fuck? Is that Dr. John or is he country or?
Hello.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meatball.
Not Real Radio 60, the Iron Soulja episode. A lot of soldiers.
Soldier.
A lot of soldiers going on. I played a Soldier Boy app on my phone.
Oh,
We're
why
gonna
me
talk
crank
about
it?
that.
Why me rock? Superman, that whole boy. Why me crank that RoboCop?
Oh, we watch Iron Fist, which I would consider him a soldier.
He is, dude. He's badass.
We played soldiers in Apocalypse Now remake. An amazing piece of footage we shot.
Yeah.
We set out to shoot a commercial,
Dude, yeah.
and we ended up shooting the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
I'm still in soldier mode. I'm wearing like soldier clothes.
You got
today.
your ass kicked this week.
Dude, I'm green as fuck
We'll get
today.
to that. Emma Watson's nudes out there. We have the website. We'll send it to you.
Dude, it's not a nude.
Subscribe now.
Whatever.
Chuck Berry died. Nobody gives a fuck.
No, Buck Cherry.
Buck Cherry died too?
No.
Oh. What else?
thought
Allie's
you were
got a
gonna say-
story
I wish,
about
I mean,
boobs that she didn't tell us last week.
Oh.
It's not all that much of a story.
Oh, save it. We're waiting this
Smart
long.
clothes. What else I got on here? Oh, man, more of the Black Iron Prison. I'm enjoying it. I don't know nobody else is, but I like it. So, I'm happy.
I love it a lot.
I don't care if Mayday approves of my... you might like this one. I think I stepped it up a notch. You got to remember, I'm going to get better at each one. They progressively get better. The PPV guys, they're still fighting it out over there. Can't wait to hear that. That's going to be exciting. The worse their show gets, the better ours does, and that's all that matters. Dude, we got to put this out there right now. If you call in tonight, and when you answer the phone, or we answer the phone, you reply, "Where my zombies at?" You win Raw tickets. That's right, 2 Raw tickets. It's coming up this Thursday, coming up, right? Or next?
No,
two
it's
Thursdays
the next
from now.
Thursday. It's
Yeah.
not this one. It's the 30th. So it's like the end
So
of
you got
March.
plenty of time to forget about it, and we will remind you. But we're giving away 2 tickets tonight, so
Nice.
And it's
they're
cool. You
expensive
don't even
too.
have
It's
to
a
pick
very
them up.
classy
They
establishment.
are expensive.
Like this is a night out on us, like very high.
Dude, it's fancy. What I was gonna say is they're like environmentally friendly, so there's no actual ticket. You go on like this
That's the
fancy
dumbest
guest
thing I
list.
ever heard. I
Shut
can't
up,
believe
it's
you
cool.
repeated
it's
that.
prestigious. I'm just
It's
trying
just
to say.
fucking cheaper.
But dude, they get this fancy little guest list, and they get to walk up and say, "It's me. I'm on the guest list." Like there's no, and then there's no
All right, but
environmental
let's get
waste.
this out the way. The raw thing's fucking dumb with it. We're environmentally friendly. Like that's
Dude,
just
that's
dumb.
bullshit, dude. We're about to play this thing, and you're saying that.
I don't fucking care. I'm telling
tagged
that
them in it.
Like, can't you just say it's convenient and we're gonna sell tickets online because A, it's cheaper. B, we don't have to have
Some
a
people
box.
feel
Can I
better
finish my
knowing-
fucking statement? Fuck, man, we just started. We're gonna do this for 2 hours.
We're already having problems
Like, can't
again.
you take a fucking breath and make a post or something?
Oh, what the fuck, man? You tell me, talk, Allie, and then you're fucking playing on Facebook
All right, I
the whole
want you to
time.
talk
I'm like,
just
all right,
in between
sorry.
my
So now I'm
silence.
not. I'm actually fucking trying to do work, and I'm participating at the same time.
Oh god.
And then I'm
Poor Allie
told
was-
to fucking make
All
a
right,
post.
time
You
out.
can piss.
Can I say this
off.
since I can't finish the last fucking thing I was trying to say?
Done.
I wanted to compliment you. We abused Allie this weekend, so I'm gonna not be yelling
I like
over you.
it.
If you want to
I
say
don't
something
care.
and I don't get to finish my train of thought, I don't care tonight. So you get a complete pass
I
because
was just
during
trying
the,
to add to the environmentally friendly
It's dumb.
side of the audience. Dude,
dumb.
it's more of a hassle of picking up the stupid tickets and shit. Like, do we got to
right.
deliver them
So
to you?
can't you
pick
say
'em
and
up.
tickets will be sold online for your convenience? You don't have to try to.
That's
Everybody's got to
boring.
make some
I
kind
gave
of
like an
political
exciting.
statement.
It's not political. It was
It
an
is.
exciting reason. It's like, oh, look how nice.
Don't come to the show because raw fucking organization likes the environment. That's a stupid reason.
No, dude. God damn. What?
We're gonna sacrifice
So
a
do-
goat.
So don't say any positives of anything. Like, make it the most boring statement ever. It will be very convenient for you to buy it this way.
No,
Okay.
just say you can buy tickets online. That's all you gotta say.
Well, you should buy tickets online because
I
they're
don't
$8
particularly like
cheaper.
the environment.
Shut
I
shut
want
up.
people to
I'm trying to
fuck up.
also give another good point about if you are gonna buy them and you don't win these nuts, then they're gonna be $22 if you buy them online, and they're gonna be $30 at the door. So you're actually saving quite a bit there.
When the
See
raw
that?
people ask us for our money for the rest of the tickets that we don't sell, I'm gonna be like, hey, we kind of don't have paper on us because we're environmentally friendly and paper's made out of trees.
Can I
so
pay you with my credit card?
Can I send you my email address for my PayPal account? Good luck. Good luck
Well,
getting that.
I mean, you know.
All right.
What do you
Anyway.
want? What do you want?
I don't know. I'm just so tired of everything being a political fucking
It's
statement.
not though, man. I think you're looking for that now. Like, it's not. Everything is not.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it's to.
that is.
It's to appeal to a certain audience.
Yeah, well, I don't want those
You're
people.
appealing to the ones that just want to hear that's convenient. That's fine. But also my side is I'm appealing to people that would say,
I
you know
swear
what?
to
I
God.
think it's nice that you
I
don't have
wish
to
there was
deal
a-
with a ticket. It's not even about the environment. You don't have to deal with a ticket. I was saying that because that was their reason for
Wish
it.
there was a tree in the middle of the Republic. I'd chop the fucking thing down with the edge of my hand.
Dude, it was breaking my heart to watch your parents butcher those plants today. God damn.
Yeah, my parents went on the pruning spree.
They
right,
butchered these
right
things.
before summer.
I mean,
And I mean, they went at the plants. You walk in the
Oh,
backyard, I'm like,
God.
God, well, winter didn't kill it, but you sure did.
they had these big, beautiful bushes that were still flowering and shit. They're like, these are getting too big. So then they cut them all the way to where it's like one stick. And
But left one tree there. Like, that bush is going to shiver all through the summer, wondering why it didn't get cut.
Oh, no, they said they're going to do it. They just weren't doing it today.
Yeah, right. Old bastard
And they
got
say they
worn
grow
out.
back, but then they're like, yeah, it's going to grow back. I'm like, awesome. And then she's like, yeah, it probably won't look good until another year and a half. I'm like, why did y'all do? They couldn't have just trimmed it a little bit. I guess I don't understand plants. I'm sorry, but like, couldn't they have just like sculpted them a little and
The
like brought them down?
Because they cut all the homes down for the lizards. All the lizards came out. Dude, I don't remember seeing lizards like this when I was younger.
Big lizards,
like, they look
boy.
like miniature dinosaurs. Some of them had scales like on its back.
And
like,
they
I'm
have
like,
that
what
thing
is
that comes out and it's bright red.
Oh,
it's
what is that
creepy.
thing?
I know how to make it do it too.
Telling
You
him
go,
that his dick is hard.
if you do this,
Like, them thing, that's a
That
mating
thing starts
call.
coming
like,
out.
check out this big red flare
No, he's
thing.
pissed.
What?
he's showing me that if I fuck with him, he's gonna fuck me up. Like, that thing looks scary.
No, they were mating.
No.
Oh, they're horny?
No, they're not.
Yeah, that's what that fucking thing is.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Go
no,
Google
no,
that shit.
no.
I know my fucking
No,
animal.
dude.
I watch documentaries and
That's
shit.
to show people I'm gonna fuck you up.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
not a
That's the
sign.
bloods. That's his red fucking handkerchief.
That you took that sign as
They're
it
the
was
fucking
towards you.
bloods.
It was towards a girl freaking lizard.
Gangster, dude.
Brown
There's no
one.
girl.
Oh, I don't like the
No.
brown ones, man. A green lizard's kind of neat. Them brown ones with them black stripes on there look like dinosaur scales. I don't fuck with that
What's
thing.
it called? My grandma calls it a
A
handkerchief.
leaping lizard.
No, but like the thing that comes out is
A
it the
leaping
handkerchief?
gizzard.
Handkerchief? Is
right.
that a
So anyway, what I was trying to say.
name?
If you buy raw tickets, if you're one of those people who actually want to, what they say, time to support local artists, whatever. Let's use another fucking political propaganda
God,
piece.
come on,
I
man.
pissed on it.
But anyway, if you do like to buy tickets because it makes you feel good that you spent money on something of quality, and you take a screenshot of the ticket you purchased or your email, and we'll give you a free T-shirt the night of the show.
There you go.
We're trying anything for this.
Oh my God. The mating season for Anole lizards generally starts in the beginning in the spring and lasts until the very end of summer. In order to lure in females for breeding, male anoles frequently puff their throats out conspicuously as they engage in mating dances.
All right, so next time you argue with me, just reflect
dude,
back to this moment.
He didn't
and
do it
how
until I
dumb you
made
felt.
that sound at him. Maybe he wants to mate with me. Like, that's kind of scary, dude.
I mean, that's
Getting
like the
freaky.
ultimate high on a lizard's life, all right? I fucked a
Yeah,
human.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's
like,
only a few.
dude,
I only know of a few
Whoa.
horses out there that get to say that.
I don't know, dude. I'm just saying.
She clicked at me and all.
Why do lizards stick out that red part of their throat?
Last week, Tidbits was on. He told an incredible story, and dude, he's always fun to be around. It's not even like having a guest on here because we hang out and do so much stuff
Yeah, I
with
had a
him
good
that-
time.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Thank you, Mayday. But anyway, we had so much trouble streaming. Like, God, that was the worst. That was one. I think Allie and I play it up sometimes, the fighting, because it's funny.
What are you talking about?
Well, actually, I
About
think
the
the show
streaming.
gives us liberty to do whatever we
Sure.
want, and then when we
Right.
made an agreement, right? When the show's over, the show's over. Like, it
Done.
can't continue
Right.
throughout
Sure.
the week and the night. You know,
Oh,
if you got
okay.
something you want to get it off your chest, do it on the show. You know?
Whoa. All
What?
right. Well, look, I don't think that's appropriate, Zartone.
What are you talking about?
I think that,
All right,
it's
on
not
to
the
the
place
next
to
story,
air
so-
out the grievances.
All right. So anyway, I was really fucking pissed. though.
Yeah.
Like-
Let's get him on the phone. Fuck this.
No, y'all are right here.
Who?
Mike and fucking Tidbits don't do anything. Mike starts playing some clips. Like, it fucking everybody, like, forgot how to talk.
This happened?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm like, you just get up like, it's broke. Bug. You know?
Thank you
run.
for calling Cox Communications. Due to high call volume,
Are
we're
you
unable to
fucking
answer.
Hey, we're
your
going to
call
get
at
to
this
that
time.
part, man. All right. You're happy. You got a clip. Where was that last
I'm
week?
trying to call back. Wait, I'm going to call back.
What do you play? Do. I'm like, all right, the show's fucked. I knew I got up. I'm listening. I'm like, what do they do when I get up to go fix it? Nothing. Nothing.
What are you talking about?
Steve
What do you
goes-
want me to do?
He goes to
You want me
game,
to be the
y'all
Cox
resort
guy?
to game show.
What the?
Like
Who
we're like,
does?
Mark's gone. He's not talking. Whoever that guy is. All right, Allie's going. Let's go to a game show. For $400, how your parents make whoopee.
Oh, goodness.
What do they call whoopee? That's what Steve bust out. I'm like, totally just didn't do nothing. Y'all don't
Nah,
care.
dude.
Y'all don't care. It did suck that it was streaming problems, and it sucked a little less that it wasn't us. Like, I felt a little better of going on.
Right,
It
with
was
everybody.
nothing that we
Turned
did.
out it was like
What?
big. Fucking big.
How big?
Get up! Get up!
Get up!
Get up!
Come on, let's go.
up!
All right, we're not to that yet. We got to get business out the
Oh,
way
come
first.
on.
Because really, I just wanted to apologize for it. Like, we try to hold it. We've been consistent. This is Not Real Radio 60. And we've done it consistently for 60 weeks, on a Sunday. I don't think we missed once. We might have moved a show like
Right, one time.
a day once. Yeah. But, man, that's huge. It's a lot of hard work and dedication. And it's not like we're getting worse. Like, everything we do and the setup and, how we're trying to, stream and do different things, it's increased instead of decreased. Like, so we'll make a big deal over 100 and, like, thank the guest. But they didn't really do much, so we'll save that for 100 for listeners so we can get more
right.
listeners. But I think this 60 is a pretty good number to go, hey,
Yeah, it's
we
very
accomplished
respectable.
something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good job, y'all. And
Good
Al.
job, y'all. Yeah.
But anyway, it was Cox Cable. Surprise. It had rained that Saturday. That's what I'm thinking. and along with the guy that came out, because they sent somebody out.
I'm Michael, a licensed Cox Home Life installation technician.
Because the internet went out at my work too, so something happened with Cox.
Follow these steps to reboot your modem.
Yeah, I had to reboot the modem and lost all the Wi-Fi settings. Had to go back in the
Wireless router
router.
placement.
Yeah, fuck off.
Follow these steps to reset the power for a router on a home network.
And like I go through, basic level tech support on my own. Oh, you motherfucker!
Damn, this reminds me of the old days.
Okay. I'm pretty good. How are you?
Now I know how Pickle felt. Pickle may or
That's
may
what I'm
not
saying.
be. He may or may not be our guest next week for the WrestleMania preview. Where we talk
tasty
wrestling
old
next week.
medicine.
Man, I had to bring this guy back out. So anyway, yeah, the line was down. We were getting horrible upload speeds. Like it was ridiculous. It was like 0.01. Like you might as well just say you have no upload speed at all. But no, they're gonna kid like you got.
Close those fucking tabs, Allie. Maybe you got too many tabs open.
It was a possibility. Like
It wasn't.
It was a possibility.
Dude.
Say we were getting a minute bit.
No, I
of
understand
upload.
what you're saying,
Nah,
but at this
never mind.
particular time, I knew that it wasn't that. That's all I'm
So
saying.
you're asking probably for like another IP address.
Yeah, something's definitely wrong.
So, dude, Mayday, I go through the steps, right? Advanced level tech support.
Right.
I reset the router.
Right.
I go check everything.
Right.
I unplug it for so long. Let it pull new address and everything. Right. Check the connections. I mean, I go through basic level, right?
You're working on your day off.
Right. I got a call because I need advanced level.
Right.
Correct?
Right.
So when I call, I instantly tell the chick everything that I've just done, right? Because I'm trying to get that out the way.
Right.
But they can't trust you that you've done that. Now, I don't know how they can trust that you do it once you're on the phone. Like if I was too stupid to do it on my own.
Right.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
they
At
can
least
see the
tell 'em.
lights go out. They're
Right.
like, okay, you're down now. I'm like, yeah, just unplugged it. Like, cool.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, she makes me go through the whole fucking thing I had just
Again?
done. Oh, yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and do it again.
And you can't lie because they're looking at it.
Right.
You're like, okay, I disconnected my modem. Well, that's odd. I still see your modem. I'm like, yeah, bitch. I told you already. That's how we started this conversation where I already unplugged it and plugged it back in. Anyway, go through that whole thing again for her to say she's going to send out a technician. I was just like, okay, cool. I'm like, I don't think that's going to do anything. I have a brand new line ran.
Right.
I've checked the connections.
Right.
Okay. Well, we're going to send out a technician tomorrow to assess the situation and then see if we need further, whatever. So I'm like, all right, waste your time with that.
Right.
That fucking guy comes out with his meter and he's like, oh, you're looking all right now. I'm like, yeah, it started improving or becoming more steady because what
Right.
it was peak. It would be great and it would be shit. It would be great, like it depended. Every 5 minutes, right? I'd check it because I'm a fucking freak like that. After I have a problem, I'm like, I got to constantly check this thing. Make sure the internet feed to the house is okay, even when I'm not using it. I got Netflix. I got Netflix to stream, motherfucker. Anyway, it stabilized without anybody doing anything. He came out and he's like, he thinks it was a main feed. That if it possibly he's got a nick in it or some trouble when we get rain like that and it gets bad, that's where the trouble is. Nothing will ever fix with it, so it's only a matter of time before it rains again and we have trouble uploading.
Dude, that fucking happens.
You can always
dude.
cancel Cox and get all the other internet service providers to this area.
I don't even think you can get Uverse here.
Yeah, there ain't many. That's what happens.
It's shit.
Thank you for calling Cox Communications. Due to high call volume, we're unable to answer your call at this time.
Dude, now we're getting sick upload speeds.
Really?
I mean, dude, the fastest I've ever seen, like
Come on.
22.5 and some ridiculous shit like that.
Nice. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Really? They're like,
It's
sorry.
doubled. Yeah, right.
Nice.
I don't think they're smart enough to have done it on purpose. It just, I don't know. Maybe they fixed whatever was broken. But we're getting gangsta ass
Nice.
Gangsta boy.
upload speeds. People are not having some gangsta ass upload speeds. Wine and Cheese didn't air this week. I don't know if you noticed or not.
Yeah,
Was
I
that
tried to
why?
watch.
Yeah. I don't really know why. There's like multiple reasons and multiple things that took place
Oh.
while we weren't on air. So I don't really know the fate of Wine and Cheese.
Damn.
It may be over and y'all all may be excited.
All of a sudden, our numbers start skyrocketing.
Yeah, right, huh? All right, that was interesting. What the fuck is all that?
What is happening right now?
I don't No, Mayday's
Wine and
out of
cheese is
control.
having difficulty.
Oh, gee. 800-pound cat.
Oh, that was the intro fucking
Yeah.
up? Let me hear that disaster again. What were you trying to do over there?
Insane.
What a dick. You made that special for tonight? Yeah. What an asshole. Holy crap.
Well, y'all are talking about it, you know.
That wasn't good, but it was fast. Kind of like those new Southport episodes.
Quick, man. Got
Not that
out
funny,
the way.
but goddamn, it's relevant. You Chinese little bastards draw fast. Speaking of some Asian little bastards, dude, we reenacted Apocalypse Now. I am Zolfist. I don't know what that means, but that's what I am. So I was thinking, maybe I would do this voice over the video we made. Lots of gunshots and violence happened here. We made a commercial, and we lost some friends along the way. Heavy drug use, violence, and animal mutilation.
What?
Coming soon to YouTube. Let the apocalypse begin. Not Real Radio presents the commercial. Dude, what a fucking great time that was. Did
That
y'all have
was
fun?
awesome. Oh,
yeah,
my God.
absolutely.
I didn't know at the moment that I was having fun.
Oh, yeah.
But
Move.
after, like,
Oh,
man, a
yeah.
while
Yeah.
after. Like about 9 o'clock at night.
Well, when we started going into the fenced area over the ladder, that was really, it was like, all right, holy
I knew that.
shit.
Get that out of the way first.
Yeah, that was like, all right, it's getting real. Like, you're
Yeah.
going in the fucking village, man.
Did y'all have fun though? Steve
did.
sent a real gay ass fucking text last night.
Oh, that was so
Jesus.
sweet. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. After I read that,
good
man,
time.
I like teared up and my penis recessed.
No, without a doubt.
My phone was all fucked up, so I couldn't.
It was awesome. You hear something like that, I'm like, yeah, I feel that way too.
Yeah,
Like it was a
definitely.
good feeling after we finished.
And everybody was tired, but in a positive, tired way. Like, man, we really did something as like a team, you know?
Well, by the end of it, nobody really was talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody was worn out.
Yeah, doing their thing.
And then we left. And then I got home and I was like reflecting a little bit and kind of getting excited. Like, I think we got good shit. It was the mystery, the unknown.
Right.
I mean, there's a chance you go and you pull a files and it took a still image and you didn't even hit record. I've done that before. I thought I took a bunch of video and it just so happened I just held it too long or whatever. Fuck. So, I mean, you don't know. The footage can look great when it's bright as hell outside and you can't really see the screen. I mean, it all could be blurry as hell. I don't know. And
Yeah,
then
it is tough
I'm
to
worried
see
about
that.
that. And then I'm like, how dumb are we going to look? Because we're supposed to look dumb.
Oh, come on.
No, we're supposed to look dumb, but I want it to be a certain level of dumb.
Right.
Like, if we're going to look
standard.
like fucking idiots, I want to make sure we look like good fucking idiots. Like, all the way, right?
Legit.
Yeah, something's got to go. For
Right.
me to be entertained, something has to go too far.
Yeah,
It has
yeah,
to.
yeah.
That's the only thing. It stimulates my,
Curiosity or creativity.
yeah, I guess so. Like, it's got to go too far, because if not, it's just normal
boring,
life. And
right.
Who cares?
Safe.
Yeah, I'm
You're doing
doing
the
this
speed
because
limit.
I don't like normal life.
Doing the
'cause it's
speed
boring.
limit. Speed up.
Yeah. I want to get in a horrible car crash, but
Aw.
no, there's no chance of
Consequences.
no consequences. I'm perfectly gonna survive it, but I want to be in it just for the fucking excitement and adrenaline rush of it. It's a goddamn roller coaster.
Roller coaster of love, say wow. You don't like that?
Poor Allie was so abused.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't realize at the time
on.
you put that little fucking hat on, the cheese hat.
Right, right. Yes, well, yes.
I kept telling her, keep your
I
head
do it.
down, because after a little while, I forgot it's even Allie.
Yeah,
well,
yeah, yeah.
Did that happen for you?
Oh yeah, when
Oh.
she had it down, like you couldn't see her face because she was
Right.
kind of looking down, and it's like just this little person just running around kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't talk.
Yes,
She didn't
you
talk
tried
the
to
whole
come
time.
after
Hey,
me.
what's
Oh,
your-
she did a little
Except
bit.
when I got fucked
Yeah.
up. Yeah, when y'all
Yeah.
tackled me.
Like, dude, we were like method
Multiple
actors.
times.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta say, when I went in there and we kind of crossed that fence, it was kind of like it clicked. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, all right, we're really in this in a weird way. You know?
We go
Yeah.
to Smoking Buddha's farm.
Fucking right.
Yeah,
All right, that's
hit a
where we got to
tractor.
shoot this. When we thinking about it, I'm like, God, we need some woods. And then I'm like, man, I wanted us to have guns. And I'm like, shit, that kind of rules out any public place. Because I didn't want the guns to look too stupid.
Right.
Or too fake.
Right.
To where we couldn't go run. You couldn't exactly go to City Park and shoot this thing running around with guns.
Literally.
Not anymore. Like back in the day, you could probably pull that off. But, so I started thinking, where in the hell can we do this thing? I'm like, wait, I seen some Jason posting some pictures, smoking Buddha, of his property and like his little, I call it a farm. I don't know what the fuck, right?
Definitely is.
Got a tractor and got live animals. That's a farm. Right? It ain't old McDonald, but fucking smoking Buddha farm. He smokes pork, pulled pork, right?
Right.
I ain't see no pigs out there. Maybe that's why. If you found out that wasn't pork that we ate and there was rabbit, wouldn't change a thing, right?
I did like those rabbits. The chickens, the rabbits, I don't know. Something about
But if
that.
they tasted like the pulled pork that you ate? Oh, come on. You'd be a rabbit-eating motherfucker.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah.
You would have pussed down?
Maybe.
Oh,
Chicken's just too universal. You can't, chicken and cows is kind of like that. Sorry. Rabbit, I don't know.
Yeah, so I decided, man, let me ask him. And Jay, he was down, man. He was awesome.
Right.
He was like, yeah, all right, we can do that. I'm like, oh, fucking fun.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait, he's got chickens. So, like, the second thing I asked, can we do this at your house? He's like, yes. I'm like, oh, fun. Awesome. All right. We know I seen pictures that he posts on Facebook. I'm like, all right, he's got trees in the background, right? That's all we need. I didn't have high expectations. Just some trees and then an open area that we can run around with guns. And, man, that's commonplace out there.
Yeah.
Everybody was trying to figure out why we had these fake-looking guns and not just shooting real ones.
Just use these.
Right, because we didn't have any real guns out there. No.
Well, actually, props. I guess I should confess something. That gun I was running around with and pointing at you and Allie, that was actually a real gun.
Oh, I was aware of that, actually. Yeah, I was quite aware.
Not me.
Yeah, I knew.
Motherfucker, that was a real gun.
But they took the whole clip out,
me.
right?
I was like,
they took the whole clip out, though, right?
and I
So that's
checked
like
the
impossible,
chamber.
right? I mean...
Yeah. Well,
How many
hey,
times
no.
you checked the chamber?
Multiple times.
Yeah, we also checked the
Check the
GoPro.
chamber.
We checked the GoPro,
Yeah,
too.
that didn't work out too well.
Dude, so you were waving around a real gun?
Yeah, that's why when you
put
were
it to
kinda like
Allie's
pointing-
head a couple of
I
times.
pointed at you a couple times.
I'm not worried about
Oh,
me.
you.
You don't shoot the gook.
I did.
Got laws against
Yeah, I did
that.
actually do that, but the most of the time you can actually see. I was very
What?
cautious with it.
Motherfucker, you
No,
couldn't
you
even
were
see.
not. You were pointing it at
Pointing at-
everybody, everything.
Hey,
What a
but I was
psycho.
cautious. Did anybody get
Dude,
shot?
Malcolm
No,
said no
he didn't.
guns.
Hey, well, you know what? We were going for authenticity.
Hey,
We needed that over there.
So next time you wave a gun around, shoot a motherfucker. God damn, we'd already have hits on the
Hey,
video. I
that's-
wouldn't even have to edit it. Like,
Start
it's
shooting
good as is.
Upload.
Yep. I'll put that Grammy right there on my fucking shelf. When you going away for a while. They might take that Grammy away.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Michael Dorsey won a Grammy until he
Got
shot.
it stripped.
His,
Not since Milli Vanilli has this happened.
That'd been like The Crow, man. We would have had the CGI fucking one of us.
Oh, wow. Damn, right?
that'd be
Learn
awesome.
my movements. Learn my head. The fucking giant
If you'd
setup
have
I
shot
had
me,
on.
this would have been like the greatest masterpiece that never
Ever.
was made. You know? That cheese can make a documentary about it. Shouldn't take long. It was fucking intense though, man. So we get there and like instantly I see kind of, all right, here's some backdrops. We got a couple of them. Like
Yeah.
it was really cool in
Perfect
different
shit.
areas.
It looked like it was made
Oh
for
wait,
us.
let's start it out. Hey, I gotta say kudos on this because you storyboarded it and
You call that a
Hey, but
storyboard?
yes, I do
Yes.
because you
All right.
gridded it out and actually at least had some semblance that you could understand and move towards and group and execute.
Yeah,
So
and every
kudos on
scene
that.
set and every scene went exactly as planned
Yeah.
and fucking smoothly.
That's thanks to Lazy Eye. When we worked together, he goes, this would be a whole lot easier if I knew kind of where we were going. And I
Right,
always
right,
tell him,
right.
I don't know where it's going. I'm kind of doing it as I go. And then after he told me that for the Hooters Brawler video, Wings Day, I kind of made a note like, man, I'll understand where he's coming from. It's great that I have it in my head, but if everybody's got it in their head, it just makes things flow better. So, yeah, cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude,
Anything
fucking
else?
awesome.
Anything else?
Anything else? Oh, dude, just they had the coolest place, man. I had a great time just kind of being out of the city for a little while with everybody. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And dude, Andrew.
Oh, yeah. God, he was getting up on there. He was like, he had his crazy little tripod set up, and
Yeah,
he
that
was
thing was
constantly
cool.
kind of moving, getting it high, and then he got the bladder. And I mean, It was kind of like we had like a little production crew.
Yeah,
man.
the black arm.
That was really fun.
I
Dude,
know
and then Jason's helping, his wife's helping, the kids helping. It was so fun.
from him working with Andrew on different things just at work and just getting to know him for a little while. Like, he's got a Jeep, and just by me looking at it and the work on how he does everything, I know that guy kind of holds himself up to a high standard, except for his beard.
What's wrong with his beard?
It's just scraggly, man. It's not cleaned up.
Oh, I don't know.
I bet she's conditioning that thing. But, man, he did a great job. I didn't have to worry about that. I kind of went, oh, he's got that.
Right.
And then freaking Jason, man, after I look back at the film, Smoking Buddha decides he's going to fill in, and we had the other camera. We hooked the GoPro up. Cheese was nice enough to let us borrow a GoPro. So I was like, that'll be our close-up camera. And so before we shoot, something that I learned from YouTube and Google videos was get the frame rate and the screen size the same on the cameras. That way I don't bring it in to edit it. It's all fucking different and pain in the ass. So we set up the GoPro, Cheese's GoPro.
Yeah.
To match. And it works fine. Everything, it took 15 minutes. It was like, holy shit, we got the app on the phone. So I'm like, Jason, here's the app on the phone. We bring everything out there. We set it up, and the GoPro doesn't sync with the phone. It tries like a motherfucker. I even have an advanced level tech guy look at it. Grammy award winning. Couldn't fix the fucking thing. Can win a Grammy. Can't get it to sync up. Steve was trying too. He didn't want to let you have it. And then finally he's like, okay, fuck it, I give up. He gives it to Mayday. Once he gave it to Mayday, I yelled to Allie, get the camera.
Put it on charge.
Like,
Put it on. Get him.
So, man, we ended up just using our camera, which we probably should have done in the beginning.
Yeah.
When I go into a situation like that, don't really know. I figure if you don't use something, so be it. Who cares? But if you have it, bring it.
Yeah.
And sure enough, we had to go to plan B, which ended up working out great.
Actually, better, I think.
Yeah, it was rarely
Complimentary?
No.
Complicated?
Equal. I'll use that word. Use a smaller one. It was equal to Andrew's, or his was a little bit better. I mean, it's a better quality camera.
His was more clarity, but yours was different with the lighting.
And
that's
I
kinda
also
cool.
probably had different
It
settings.
kind of gives you like an A and a B kind of thing, like using two different microphones. I can
It's
appreciate
great.
that.
It's great. Yeah, his did a better depth perception. Andrew's like the
was more
focus or
clean,
whatever.
yeah.
It was like real sharp, and then it's like blurry in the background.
Isn't it amazing how things like that are happy accidents?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
Things like that,
happened?
if we wouldn't have gone and done that and then had multiple angles and all these great things and two different kind of images, if Cheese's camera wouldn't have stopped right when we were going. I mean, literally, we were like, all right, start recording, and we hit it and it stopped working,
Yeah, I definitely look at it and go, all right, even if we're not good, if we're not good actors, we don't look good, if everything we do is shit, at least it's good-looking shit.
Right.
Like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
They really had a good quality. They just
Right. They can't
just
act.
suck.
I think I just found my new favorite kind bar.
I think I beg to differ, man. I think we acted really good.
Almond cashew with flax. Dude, it's delicious.
Trying to be nice.
I know.
listening.
I see that. I love it. I
You
just
did a
drive
good
by.
job. That's good, Allie. Glad you found something you like.
Snack and brown.
There you go. Snack it up. Chew into the mic. It's cool. Rustle the paper. Everything's all right tonight.
I'm environmentally friendly. I don't have paper.
You want me to unplug the modem?
The modem ain't did nothing wrong.
But everybody did a great job. Everybody chipped in. It's intense. I get so fucking focused.
We all did. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
That
I think that's why
everybody, as soon
everybody was
as
so
we went, we
quiet
were
at
like,
the
even
end.
Jason was just like, yeah, he jumped in with the camera. He jumped in with helping getting the ladder. Like multiple things. The chicken. All these things,
Dude, his wife got the MVP. It was 2 MVPs, actually. One was a robot, we guaranteed, the fog machine. That was so fun.
yeah,
I don't know why.
yeah.
It looks like we
God.
put a fog machine in the woods and blew some smoke, but who gives a fuck?
Right.
Like, it was fun.
It looked legit.
It was unpredictable. At moments, we were like so in the zone. We're ready. We're waiting on the fog machine. Like, bitch,
literally.
come on, robot. Let's
go.
get it.
Let's go. Yeah, I know.
But that was cool, the fog machine. And then Maddie waving the smoke with the rake.
With the rake.
Oh,
Yeah, and then
dude,
the
it was
kid
so
goes get a
awesome.
miniature rake and freaking does that shit. It was the greatest thing ever.
There was moments, I think the third scene, the second scene, when I set the camera up through the boards and Allie started acting. The first one I tried to perform and kind of direct it. That's very fucking difficult. I don't know how Mr. Affleck does that.
Affleck. Affleck.
Now we know why movies suck sometimes when that person tries to do everything.
Oh, it's,
Right?
It's impossible.
Yeah,
I mean, you're trying
jumping-
to record yourself and play. It's like you can't do it. It's like, all right, hang on.
It is beneficial in some
hold
things.
on.
Like when I set the camera up and I know the shot,
Right.
then when I go
You
in
can
to do
see
it, yeah, y'all
It's
are
kinda
like,
the
wait, what?
storyboard. Right.
Right, and I already seen the angle. I know what I'm supposed to do, and I got to try to
Sure.
convey that to y'all. But it was intensive just setting it up. About when I set up the chicken coop scene, like I went, oh fuck, like we're making. I got all giddy. I'm like, oh fucking, we're like, fuck a commercial. We're making a movie. This is fucking major.
nice.
Like I was like, I need to get the artistic scene, and yeah, I got all into it, man. I'm like, fuck, but I loved that shit. It was like the most fun. I didn't. It wasn't fun like you're like, oh, I'm having fun. It's like you're working and you're so just tuned in on something. Like it
As a
takes
unit. That's what I really appreciate.
yeah, everybody's right there. And you think the fact that everybody's not goofing off or laughing or jumping around is like not people are not having fun.
Right.
But it's like, no, this is like calculated.
Right. And they're all in the zone doing their own thing at the best that they can do with everybody else kind of thing.
I think paying attention too. Because everybody's quiet because they're paying attention because it might not be happening to you at that moment.
So happening!
But it could happen to you.
Nice. Fucking manual lemur.
Manual lemur.
Manual lemur! Yeah, man.
We've been so much more productive after Outward Alley ended.
Dude, right? Like, you know, I don't need that energy anymore. So, chilling out, eating some snacks. Fuck with it. Fuck with it.
Anyway, thank you to Smoking Buddha and Black Arm.
you so
Y'all were
much.
incredible. Couldn't have done it without you, Maddie, also. Through the food.
Oh, I was
They
going to
took
say,
care
Yeah,
of
dude,
it.
they had a whole
Spread.
freaking spread when we get there.
Yeah,
and it
that was
all
amazing.
fancy set up and shit. And they had macaroni and cheese. It was freaking delicious. And they had the pulled pork,
Cookies,
obviously.
yeah.
They had cookies, which I still have one. I didn't know if Mark wanted it or not, but if he doesn't, I'm going to eat it. And then they had broccoli and shit. I don't know how but everything about it was like so delicious. I'm like, oh, this is great.
And special thanks. They made us feel at home.
They were
right
so
when we pulled
hospitable.
up, it was like, hey, welcoming everybody. It was really cool.
I go through that little paranoia thing after something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, man. I made everybody miserable. No one had fun. Like, I'm a dick. I like
Oh, you're
took
definitely
from
a dick.
I took from people. I took from people.
yeah.
I didn't provide
Yeah.
a fun. Because, dude, I go into that zone. I'm not having fun. It's not fun for me. This is like serious shit, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
it's
It's a
dumb.
war. It's a
Right, we
war.
got fucking war here. We have a gook bitch to abuse.
That's really nice. That's really nice.
Sorry, you took a fucking beating. I don't know how you're not sore
damn,
today.
that scene we
You
kept
don't,
on
you
doing
don't know.
over and
You
over.
don't know how I'm not sore today,
Oh, it's your boxing training, I guess. Paid
dude.
off.
I'm a fucking warrior now, dude. I'm not taking this shit lightly. I'm a fucking fighter now. That's it.
Oh boy, Mark.
It's on.
Who gave you that black eye, Mark?
Dude, we're in boxing
forgetting
class
where
this
I'm
week.
at. Like,
And
I'm trying-
dude, I had that fun flamboyant trainer, and he was like, if you a fighter, your feet better be coming off that ground. If you a fighter, and then I noticed a few people started doing it with the jump instead of just like going up on your toes, like the more hardcore exercise. And I noticed I was too much of a puss to do it, but I saw some people were like jumping, and I'm like, you know what? I need to be a fighter too, And then I'll have to fucking train hard. Tough Brown. You don't think so, Zartone?
Oh yeah, definitely.
He loves it.
And dude, to go back to wine and cheese, I did want to say Cheese got the interview Scott Hall, so be on the lookout for that on the Dirtiest Plays. That's pretty fucking cool to me. Like, I like Scott Hall. I think it was a really entertaining guy, and I watched him for years. Like, if I went, you pick up little things from people, and now that we doing creative shit and you're writing characters, you're coming up with stuff, man. He was one of them people I look back and go, man, like, I
Pivotal.
take a lot from him. I think
Yeah,
it was a great character he created, But that was cool. She's got to talk to him, so hopefully we'll see that out soon.
Yeah.
Speaking of seeing things, after we go and do all that, Mayday goes and watches Beauty and the Beast that night to get in touch with his feminine side. He did some manly shit and was pointing a gun at people, a real gun.
Yeah.
And then he was like, man, he went home, he kicked the fucking door in, he still had his war paint on. Come on, Warface, bitch! Nicole was like, we're going to watch Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, we need to calm your ass
Yep.
down.
Gotta
Like,
take a notch off that testosterone,
God
buddy.
damn, I was snarling
Yeah.
for a little while. But
How bad is it?
You want the good or the bad first?
I don't know. Wait, time out.
All right.
I don't care about this movie.
All right.
Like, I'm
All
never
right,
gonna.
all right.
I might watch it once. If
Are
I'm
you
feeling,
serious?
If I'm feeling like a fucking faggot one day.
We were here watching Iron Fist. This dude was like getting fisted.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to say that. It was bad. I'm
It was
sorry.
like, this
it was
reminds
the
me
only
of a
gay
pig.
joke I could think of. I'm sorry.
All right. Allie, do you care what Mayday says? Do you want to hear anything about this? Or you want to wait?
Oh, I don't give a shit. I mean, I know what it's going to be. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Do you really know what it's going to be?
Because she's going to see
Yeah.
it this week.
All right.
Right,
I don't
Allie?
know. I mean,
Oh.
not necessarily.
Okay, never
Let me get some
mind.
laundry done.
I try to take her into consideration. I figure her
I don't know when
tortuous
the
she
son.
loved
I
this
just
movie, too.
don't know,
I
but
know.
the thing is, like, I hate rushing to the fucking movies to see something. It's gonna be in the theaters for a couple weeks. This is a fucking.
You better
big,
go see that.
So
better not go
I'd
see that
rather
shit
go
in
when
Dolby.
everybody else been seen
All right.
it, and I can just like have my spot and
This
not have
is
to deal
my reason of
with
asking.
anybody.
I don't want Mayday to talk about it and say something that may ruin it. You
Do
know
you
he's good at
understand
that.
that this fucking story is a tale as old as time? This is a fucking fairy tale.
So
There's
Mayday,
no.
did you close your eyes during
I
the gay
know the
scene?
story. There's nothing they can do that would matter.
When he
That's all I
coddled
want
the
to know.
balls.
I don't know. Did you close your eyes during the gay scene?
No, and the gay
you see
scene,
it?
there wasn't that they were doing. Yeah, I know, right? Drop the pen. Hey, the gay scene
Hey,
isn't
what?
as bad as you think.
What do you mean?
It wasn't as.
I figured it wouldn't be. I thought
they were
hyped
using
it up
as
to
total.
fucking-
Yeah, they were.
So
using
no
it as total-
tongue.
No. There was cupping once, but other than that.
Oh, bruh. And the people bringing children to see this.
Oh yeah.
So what? Them
You
children
said they're
go.
cupping each other's nuts.
Yeah, well, the children.
He's nuts.
About 75% of the children right now are gay, so it's okay.
What? Hey, here's the thing.
Well, I
Allie's
mean,
seen this
still.
movie originally, right?
Well, yeah,
I saw
and
like
read the
bits and
book.
pieces of it, whatever. Yeah. I like the movie. I'm not gonna lie. It was a really good movie. The big
Yep.
problem was
Big
the
problem.
beast in certain movement mental problems. Get up. Go. In certain movement scenes, it looked fake. Certain close-up scenes where it was still, it really looked good. Like, goddamn, that's pretty close. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
And then the way it was shot, the choreography, very, very well done. Kevin Kline's in it. He did a great part. The
Guy
guy
who
that
makes clothes?
yeah.
That's
Well, no,
weird.
they changed it a little bit, Clockmaker, but the guy that they did is LeBou or LeFou or whatever his name is.
The food, the little.
Yeah. The supposed
Alibaba.
yeah. They
Him?
cast him. He
No.
looks like the human version of the cartoon.
Nice.
Seriously.
Oh, so the casting was cool. How
Oh,
was
the
the little
casting was
teapot
good.
and
Oh,
candle guy?
fantastic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, those made the movie bearable because they
Right.
had the humor. The teapot was amazing. That was a mom. The chest that like dressed her, that was really good. And the candle and the clock, I mean, that made the movie bearable.
Yeah. What about the Emma Watson chick?
Emma Watson, I'm going to be...
Was she hot?
They toned it down. It was real clean,
Would you
PG
want to see her
kinda
naked?
I wouldn't go looking for it. If it came to me, I'd be like, all right. But, she doesn't really do it for me.
Yeah, I
to be
didn't think
honest
so
with you.
neither.
I mean, she's that wholesome kind of good girl kind of thing right now.
You don't
at
want to
least for
see her
now.
naked. So, yeah. You do a little bit.
Maybe a little, just because it's kind of like, oh, it's there. All right, maybe the possibility. But no, I'm not like, oh, I got to see this.
Dude, that's how you know they went. I mean, they didn't go as far as Fast and the Furious and kill somebody off to promote their movie. But they did go, hey,
Oh, yeah.
there's a gay scene in it,
And there's some
and you
tits.
can look at the
Right,
chick, the
right,
star
right,
of it,
right.
naked.
Yeah.
Because they sent out, I think this has been stolen and hacked. It's been,
they
like
just-
Ali would say, that shit been stolen.
And didn't they do it like right before the movie premiered?
Oh, you're right.
Like, I mean, a day or
Just
two. It's
day
kinda
or
like,
two,
all
and it's
right,
like,
that's- yeah,
man,
come
somebody
on.
stole some pictures,
Right.
and we think they might be leaked online.
Right.
You know?
Here's the web address.
You can go to Reddit and see
Yeah.
it. So
Dude.
I kind of was curious.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Did you see
all
him?
right. So I go to Google Image,
All right,
This is
all
the
right.
easiest way, right?
Yeah, sure.
And I just put in Emma Watson
Right.
nudes.
Right.
Dude, the amount of them are insane.
Are you serious?
Oh, there's pages and pages and pages.
Of her? Really?
You could tell, obviously,
Uh-huh.
about 90% are fake. And then there's another 10%, which could be real, could be fake.
Really?
Yeah.
If it is, it's the same
But her
body
tits and
style.
her body are different in every one.
Huh.
You could tell they're not real. Maybe one out of these couple of thousand
Right.
is real.
All right.
Maybe none of them are. Maybe half of them are. You can't tell.
Right.
It just started making me think. I'm like,
That sounds like the whole movie. It was to the point where you couldn't tell what's real and what's fake a lot of times.
this is nothing like that movie, dude. Don't try to make it like you did something straight. I don't care. I don't care if you got a blowjob from a woman at the theater. There's nothing straight about going to see that. You might be more gay now since you left. Notice I say more gay because that meant you're already a little bit of gay just for driving there.
God damn.
I love the fuck out you. I would have went. If Allie went, hey, I don't want to go to the movies by myself, and my mom can't go with me, I would go with her. Just out of like, hey, I'll make Allie watch some fucking ridiculous shit.
Oh,
know?
yeah, definitely. Hey, it's one of those that, like, after I saw it, it was actually a well-written story. Like, they did a good reboot of it. And the casting, I think the casting made that movie.
Just making it more gay. But you could
that's
keep
cool.
going.
Hey, the Gaston guy.
Gaston!
He really sold it. He was really good.
Is that the gay one?
No, that's the super macho one. And then LeFou is the super gay one. And that's his, like, second right-hand man kind of thing.
You're right. That's my boy.
Oh, they had some weird scenes with that. Yeah, it got kind of weird a couple times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
But
they didn't make a big deal over it.
No. They blew that way out of proportion.
So did he.
Oh,
Gaston happy.
Oh.
No, really. I'm just playing. It's not gay that you saw that. It's gay that you saw that and Fuller House. That's real gay.
What's more gay, Fuller House
and
or
Teen
fucking
Witch
that?
or something
Beauty
like
and the
that?
Beast.
Hey,
You
Teen
put
Witch
this
is
one
good.
up over the top.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I feel like I'm Gaston now.
Dude, I'll say this. You can hear the auto-tune in Emma Watson's voice.
Oh, come on.
Oh, hey, but
She sounds
What?
like
Are
T.I.?
you serious?
Oh,
They
yeah.
auto-tuned
I mean,
it?
I could. Oh, yeah. You can
Oh,
definitely hear
man,
that.
that's
There are a
shitty.
couple
They
little
should have
words.
picked somebody who could sing, man. It
Well,
would have
they
been like
needed Emma
cuter, too.
Watson with the nudes. Sorry,
Yeah.
we can auto-tune it. Don't worry.
No singer
Dude,
was
that
was
doesn't look
willing
like
to go there.
Photoshop to me, by the way.
Hey, all
It
I know
does
is the
not look
fucking
like-
orchestra and the guys that did it, flawless. Those dudes were insane. So
For
good
that
shit on
alone, dude, it's got a cool fucking musical.
Oh yeah, they sang a lot
scenery.
of songs. I didn't realize how many songs it is. And
Yeah.
NJ actually knew all of them word for word. They were all singing in unison.
Oh no, is
on the
that
whole
what it's
thing.
gonna be like?
They were all, but they were mouthing it. But I could hear
Oh.
like next to me, I could hear them kind of like at certain parts, and it's like, really? They all know that shit.
Yeah, they watched that at an early age. That was like part of the bios.
It was
when it
91,
being
right?
written.
When it came out.
It was early, yeah.
I don't like anything that much.
It's such a fairy tale princess thing that I can see why every friggin' girl likes it.
That's why they're all miserable now. You know what I'm saying? The peasant girl ends up the princess. It's like, sorry, peasant girl, it ain't like that. Hey, you can go to a parade and wave your arms around for a bead, maybe throw a titty and get a big giant bead of the balloon or something. But it ain't like that. I think that's why women are so upset. Like men, we watch war films, sacrifice and death and violence.
Yeah.
You know?
Beating
And you know
dukes up.
what? Yeah, it's real easy to get into when you get older. Hey, a castle? Not so fucking easy.
Right. It's a lot of stairs.
That's why they're all miserable, man. You know what? You're washing it, cleaning that floor. You don't like it? Well, guess what? There's going to be a whole lot more of that and a whole lot less of castles and gold. Ain't no fucking teacup going to come alive and save your life. Might get lucky and fuck a real hairy guy with a lot of money. That part might come true. Oh, man. But anyway, they got naked pictures out there. I don't know if they're real or fake.
Is it really naked or because the one you posted is just like you can't see a nip
I
or
cut
anything.
that off on purpose.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
you
we're
saw
a
it?
family show.
You saw it?
What?
You looked at that?
I put the fucking picture on it. How did I?
Dude, it does not look like Photoshop, dude.
Yeah, it looks good.
I think it's real.
Yeah, you can see a titty shot.
Dang. Is it nice?
I don't know. It's all right.
It looks like
Jack-
it.
She's
Shit
a little.
From this
pepperonis?
picture.
Man, she's a little underdeveloped. Like she
Oh,
almost
okay.
looks like a child. She's not like a full-blown woman yet.
Okay.
6 inches?
Yeah. What? What the fuck are you asking me? What is that? 6-inch what? Gotta hold on to that box. Where's your box? We'll go get it. Mayday, I tell Mayday I had the gun case. I'm like, look, your thing is, this is your gun case. Don't lose it. It's very important. You gotta hold on to this case at all times.
Hold on for one more
He didn't do too good of a job.
Hey, so he shoved it in my stomach.
The phone's working too?
No, the
Cox
phone's not
cable.
working.
It's not?
No, it's not. Nothing's working right now, but I didn't really want to talk about it, so let's continue. We got a
Hello?
show to do. Hello?
What's up? Now we're radio.
Hey, it's Cheese.
What up, man?
Not much. Shit, it sounds a little weird calling in, but let's give it a second. The reason I was calling
It's
in...
only going to get worse.
Yeah. You sent me a picture yesterday. I was curious on how the shoot went.
Oh, dude, it was fun. If we were streaming, you'd be able to hear all about it, but obviously that's fucked up again.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
Are you serious?
No, I'm dead serious.
Oh.
Yeah, we ain't broadcasting.
Well, geez, everything was going good. Now everything's going to shit. And I'm fucking pissed off, and I want to throw the table across the goddamn
I didn't
room.
want to tell you, but what do you want me to tell you?
No, this call's a little weird on my end, but the stream has been perfect. I've been listening the whole time.
Harry's saying it keeps cutting out. So
That's fucking Harry's.
Harry.
It's his voice pattern cutting out. Everything's fine with the show. He can't hear it fucking in time.
Maybe it's your internet.
It's his lag.
No, dude, but our computer was saying that we had problems.
So, Cheese, man, I'm excited to talk to you, but I felt a sense of accomplishment. I didn't even do anything, but you got to talk to Scott Hall. That's fucking awesome.
Man, I gotta say, dude, like I think I texted you the night before. Like, I mean, I literally had like a pit in the stomach, which was weird for me because I usually don't get like that. But I was nervous going in, and the day of when I had to do it, when they brought me in the room, it was 30 seconds before I had to start talking to him and interviewing him. So it was a little stressful. But dude, Yeah, like I was in the gym where the ring and where all the guys were getting ready, and he was back in the locker room where they were setting everything up, and they pulled me in, and I walked into a dark room with one light and a bunch of cameras, and the entire locker room was sitting there watching me.
Oh, you serious?
Oh, that's awkward.
Oh, did you get nervous again?
You know how it is, man. Like the moment that I walked in and sat down, and you get to start talking, it kind of goes away.
Yeah, you didn't have
like
time to get nervous. You had something to do.
Did he have a toothpick in his mouth?
He did.
He didn't have the toothpick while we were interviewing.
He just saved that for the pictures. It could have been dangerous. You would have had to wear goggles, like Mayday did for the shoot.
Yeah. So I tell you what, man. I mean, it's weird. Like today, after it's over, I'm like, wow, that was an accomplishment that I didn't think I'd be able to do, and it was pretty special. You know, I was trying to make it work at the last second, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it, but I ended up working with the Wildcat guys.
Yeah, that's wild.
To make it happen, and it was sweet, dude. It really was. He was a cool cat.
They live up to their name. Wait, dude, don't jump off of that. I got to know more. Can you hear me all right? Okay, going underwater?
Nuts.
Hey,
I mean,
he looked like he was in good shape. Like he looked all right.
He's as wide as a barn door. Like he is a huge individual. There's a reason that like when him and the Outsiders, him and Kevin Nash came over and did their thing with NWO, they're not just awesome, they're like monsters. He's a huge dude. And yeah, he did. He looked, if anybody's seen the 30 for 30 or the ESPN thing, his little documentary, he was near death, and now he looks like he could go back in the ring again.
Yeah, I did not expect that. Like knowing a little bit about him and the problems he had in the past, and he had a rough life like of late. And for him, I see him in the pictures. I'm like, God damn, this dude pulling his shit together, bro. He looked good.
Yeah, and what was great, and you texted me yesterday, and you were like, how did it go? And I think you saw my response was, I made him laugh. And I was able to do that in about the first minute, and that made it all go away.
It was the haircut, huh?
Good thing I wasn't on camera. Good thing I wasn't on camera. They only had the camera on him. But, yeah, I got him to kind of crack up right in the begining. And
good.
Sweet dude, man.
Nice, man.
Sweet
well, man,
dude.
I'm happy you did that. It sounded awesome. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I can get it. I don't technically...
Oh, we're never going to see it. Shit.
Right.
All right. Well,
right. I'm gonna ask for it so I can have it so we can use it for our stuff, but technically it's for the Wildcat documentary, so I don't know exactly when I'll see it.
all right. I didn't know how to fucking respond to that. right. That's kind of like Mayday's Grammy. I don't never know how to take it. All right. Well, hopefully we get to see this thing. What the hell? Are we ever doing wine and cheese again?
Are we ever doing it again? Yeah, we're going to do it this Wednesday.
All right.
Well, you know, you and I. I've been frustrated lately with the show a little bit, so we are going to relocate, and you and I are going to do the show at a different location for a little while.
I'm pumped up.
Still do the same thing. Yeah.
George had enough of it.
Shice.
George had enough of it. He couldn't take it no more.
Yeah.
Dude, you're bad enough, and then me and you together, that's got to really wear down on a person.
Yeah, we can really wear on people. So, no, man, it's all good. I worked it out. Still going to do stuff with George. Obviously, we got some commercials that we're shooting in the near future.
Oh, so you get the show and she keeps the house, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
actually, I think we may be shooting a commercial for Southport Hall for Bagnetto.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
I bet your ours is better than yours.
Southport Hall.
Where do you see our commercial?
Damn right, it's better than yours.
Yeah. Your first question, the shoot came out really good. That's why I'm being a cocky asshole, because I'm feeling confident right now. Once it's complete, I'll go back to reality.
Okay, so you didn't. I guess did y'all already talk about the shoot, or is it?
Oh, I thought you listened the whole time. The show was perfect.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we did.
Well, I did get in.
He get it from every angle tonight.
No.
Oh, you just got to talk right over them tonight, Cheese. Just don't let it stop you, because they ain't.
Okay, that's cool. If I'll get the recap later this week. But that's cool, man. I'm glad everything worked out. Hopefully it did, or it didn't.
Either way,
and I'll know later.
It was awesome. I'll tell you that much. It was really fucking funny and really awesome.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of Steve's face with the camo paint on it, and it was when you sent me that, it was like right around the time I was going to do the interview, and part of me was like, I think I would rather be with Steve in his camo paint right now than where I'm at.
Of course.
Really? I thought you were really excited about that.
It looked fun.
No,
it looked fun, man. It really did.
It was.
It really did. It looked fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Well, cool.
all right,
Hell
man.
yeah. Well,
dude, I will see you Wednesday, where we may or may not return to. Fucking boy,
Awesome.
he's still got trigger finger from yesterday. Huh? The Beauty and the Beast didn't take him down far enough.
Beauty and the Beast.
that sounds good, man.
I thought he was going to say it sounds
sticking around for the rest of the night. So y'all have
shit.
a good one.
All right, man.
Too, bruh.
All right, good, bud.
Hey, man, that was Christopher Centennial, Low Blow Cheese. You can check them out. Dirtiest Players Network, Wine and Cheese Show. May or may not return. I'm going to still err on the side of no. They might. That'd been cool if we got Scott Hall to be in our movie, right?
Yeah.
No.
That's what we ought to do when we really become successful with this, and people give us money that we can waste. We'll hire famous people and kill them in our movies. Like we live.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah, just put him in the movie, starring Steven Seagal, and he dies in the first 15 minutes, kind of like that. The President movie, whatever it's called. I know not to ask y'all because y'all are helpless. Allie's over there just making an irritating noise. That's not. You're not doing nothing.
Question.
That's the problem.
No, that was Herbert the pervert.
Allie's just whistling into the mic.
What does bit rate mean?
What?
What does bit rate mean?
It's amount of information, whatever digital information.
All right, so if it's at 2,400 right now, do you think if I lower that number, that would make something fix to stream the YouTube?
You're gonna raise the buffer and lower the latency or whatever. I don't know.
All right. Well, none of
If
that
it's
is
not
bit rate.
working, try it. If the only reason why we think it's not working is one person, then no.
No, like I'm looking at the YouTube and it will not work is what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh man, I'm fucking done.
Okay.
my
All
God.
right, going to break. Brack Iron Prison, Magic Saturn.
Brack Iron
Fuck
Prison.
Oh, come on.
You're listening to Not Real Radio.
Time, weather, and...
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Subscribe to one of the many ways you can listen.
SoundCloud,
iTunes,
Stitcher,
Google Play Music,
YouTube,
or your favorite podcast app.
Listen live Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on MixLR.
or just visit notrealradio.com.
Where you can buy a t-shirt.
Make a donation.
Transcending radio, one show at a time.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Thank you for listening.
NotRealRadio.com.
A reading from the Black Iron Prison. We have no illusions about how far a piece of writing can reach. Sending out new ideas into this world without a multi-million-dollar marketing scheme have about as good a chance at reaching their destination as a paper airplane in a hurricane. But, we take our chances. For the most part, the people that put this document together agree that the planet that we live on has become a foul place, and we agree that something needs to be done. But we disagree on damn near everything else. We disagree on how it has come to this mess, and we disagree on the direction it is all heading to. What we have observed is that the more people are able to think for themselves, the less willing they become to exhaust themselves at someone else's command. An open-minded person is better able to see past the illusions that have this civilization headed toward what seems to be a fiery demise, and may even do something about it. We acknowledge that it would be in everybody's best interests if there were more creative and critical thinkers analyzing the situation and broadcasting their observations. Where this would take us, we don't really know. But we have come to a situation where it seems that any change would be a good change. The history of the entire known universe and a long legacy of philosophical and scientific exploration has resulted in this effort to get you to do some critical thinking. And if you turn it down, you're gonna get left behind. You've got to catch up on your own. Because no one else is turning back to save you. A lot of us don't really have it in us to go to great lengths to disguise the message anymore. Some of us can string together some loose metaphors, but for many, at this point, it's just not worth the effort to dress things up, or the risk that one might not understand the point that we are trying to make. The time has come for people to start thinking for themselves. Towing other people's lines and doing other people's bidding has not worked so far. In fact, it's getting hard to avoid noticing just how messy this place has become, and the situation seems urgent enough for us not to hold back. We want people to think for themselves, and we deliver this message with no good intention to the way things are currently being done on this planet. We don't want nothing else. We don't want memberships and we don't want telephone numbers. We don't want our audience's undivided attention and we won't make moves on their girl. We don't want our audience to sell things. We don't want them to attend our meetings. There is nothing to memorize, and we don't need anybody to take an oath. It has come to our attention that not many people really know what it means to look after themselves on the planet Earth in the year 2007. Call it a support group for the freedom impaired. Haven't you had enough yet? Are you getting sick of it all? You should be. Sickness is your way of life. Take this pill, do this job, but we won't give you enough time to cook, so eat this pre-made meal. Hey, it may kill you eventually, but think of the poor starving children in Ethiopia. Sure, your apathy over politics helped contribute to the mess, but think of them. Care for this, eat that, watch this, take your crap, drink your beer and stay smiling. We tell you where to go and what to do. Tired of being bought and sold like cattle? Are you sheep or goat? Do you want to be led by the nose or do you want to headbutt the herders, then perhaps run amok the flock for a while, scaring the bejesus out of them? There's too much of everything nowadays, everything that in a special way is nothing. Keeping up with the neighbors and the fashions while trying to keep up with the bills while having your attention distracted by vacuous twits on the idiot box. It drains you to the point that caring becomes too much of a hassle and the depressives of society become an attractive choice to make. And that's exactly how we want it. Tired little sheep kept running by the faithful hounds all day long until they are too tired and submit, they break. Who are we? Nowadays, practically everyone. Your boss, your leaders, the media at large, the people responsible for American Idol, X Factor, fill in pointless waste of music reality TV program here, a huge faceless confederacy constantly trying to sway you this way and that, turn you into a follower of anything. But you can be free. You can sign your very own Declaration of Independence today, turn the tables on this alliance of idiot leaders who would take you for all you have. How? By ignoring us and taking your own road. Yes, it's that simple. What has paying them attention ever done, other than distract and depress you? Until you do that, you cannot own yourself, despite having every material need in the world fulfilled. You can live the safe, numbing life of a servant, or you can live it how it was meant to be, exciting, and terrifying, but ultimately free. This has been a reading from the Black Iron Prison. You are listening to Not Real Radio.
listening to Not Real Radio.
Time, weather, and...
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Subscribe to one of the many ways you can listen.
SoundCloud.
iTunes.
Stitcher.
Google Play Music.
YouTube.
Or your favorite podcast app.
Listen live Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on MixLR.
Or just visit NotRealRadio.com.
Where you can buy a t-shirt.
Make a donation.
Transcending radio, one show at a time.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Thank you for listening.
NotRealRadio.com.
I don't get to enjoy anything.
Yeah, really.
Back to life. Back to reality. Goddamn, 1 minute I'm fucking Quentin Tarantino, and next minute Scott Hall in a drug binge. Hey, some dumbass out there thought we were giving away raw tickets to wrestling show. No, this is art, man, not that wrestling
Pickle
shit.
call?
Not that damn wrestling.
Well, listen to Wine and Cheese. You can win Wildcat tickets. Oh, never mind. You can't listen to Wine and Cheese. I don't believe it's ever going to happen.
I like it.
Boy, I wonder what really happened with George. Huh? Something got weird.
Shice.
I don't know.
I thought it was me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm paranoid, schizophrenic. So I was like, oh, the Ouija board idea was too much.
It's too much?
It might have
told you
crossed
that.
the line. You think?
Really?
I think he thought it crossed the line. He was like, I'm not doing that.
Wait, Cheese, he doesn't have a soul. He's heartless, kind of like everybody Freelo knows. But, but man, I think George might have had a heart and was like, fuck that guy. I can't believe he'd even bring that up. And that might not be true, but in my flat earth reality, that's what it is, because it puts me at the center of it. And everything revolves around me, which is nice.
It's
But
true.
anyway. Do we watch Netflix? Iron Fist. Allie and I watched it.
We did.
We did.
We did.
Going into it, I heard a lot of bad reviews. Like
a lot of bad
people.
reviews.
Heard some dumb things we talked about on this show about them being mad that he wasn't cast as an Asian guy, which in the comic book he never was Asian. He is a white guy, American that crashes in the Himalayas and gets brought to one of the 7 realms of heaven or something. And Eastern philosophy trains, and then he comes back to fight another spiritual organization out there. So this was never
cool.
based in reality. It was never an Asian guy. So, I don't know. I don't get it. People, they try to make a deal over it. And I think it might have worked because the critics bashed this show before it ever got released to the public. They were formulating people's opinion that this show was shit. I even heard some people that we know. I think JB from Popcorn, Piss and Vinegar, he wasn't, he was buying into it. I don't think he likes it.
Really?
But Luke Cage sucks so bad that I was hoping Netflix was going to redeem himself. I'm like, please, I enjoyed Daredevil. I thought it was a cool series. I enjoyed Jessica Jones. Like, give us more of that. And then Luke Cage come, and I didn't agree with everybody out there saying how great it was. And this one comes out, and it's like a dumb political thing. It's got to open up. I mean, why didn't they just put out some nude pictures of the 2 chicks? Like, that would have been better. But, I don't know. We watched it. I thought it was fucking good. It's not great. The showrunner, the director guy, whoever's directing and editing this made some fundamental errors in my mind. Like, a dude, like, he leaves his backpack, and then 5 minutes later he's walking, and he's got the backpack, and you're like,
wait, the gun case. He can't fuck around with the gun case.
Yeah. Dude, we will have better choreography with the gun case in our video than they did. Now, granted, I left the water bottle in my back pocket, and you could see it. Like, I don't know how this guy got a water. I don't think they had bottled water back in Vietnam.
Bottled water, we like. Very much like.
Yeah, their ponds all dried up. They sell them water
Pond
now.
no dry, we have well.
Coca-Cola bought all your fresh water,
we
so now
take.
we'll sell it to you in bottles.
That is kind of funny.
Anyway, we watched this thing, and I liked it. I thought it was cool. I like the bad guys. I think the acting's really good in it. The 2 chicks are nice to look at. They're like hot chicks, I thought, both in their own way. And I thought the acting was good. The directing and the editing, maybe not real good. But, dude, these actors are really good. The guy, Allie and I both, she was like, that guy looks fucking stupid. I would agree with. I'm like, he does look dumb. Like, this is not going to be good. Damn it. I was upset because I'm really close to canceling Netflix because they don't put movies out anymore.
Oh, wow.
They don't have movies. I still got to go rent movies because they don't put them up. And then I got a whole, recently uploaded, right?
Uh-huh.
It was like a shitload of PBS specials. And I was like insulted. Isn't that the public broadcast system? I'm like paying for a fucking service so I can watch free television? Like, I already paid for that show. I don't want to pay for that. If I want to watch PBS, I'll just fucking hook up to some rabbit ears and fucking catch a signal, bitch. I want to watch some. Like, BBC was cool because we don't get BBC. Right. I can't get it for free. My tax money didn't go to pay that. Somebody else's did. So, man, they put out high-quality shit. This PBS stuff looks like whatever couldn't make it on BBC, they just shipped it to us. Like, here you go. Here's more of our trash. Build an empire. Anyway, I thought it was good. Like, I watched it. I was entertained. Acting good. Fight scenes.
A little lacking.
Man, they were... I told Allie, I'm like, this looks like if they turned the lights on Daredevil. Because I remember the first season, I'm like, God damn, does anybody own a light bulb? Like, they some eco-friendly motherfuckers. They ought to be on a Raw artist. What? Yo, you're on the air. Not real radio.
What's up, dude? It's Smoking Buddha.
What up, man?
Smoking Buddha!
What's up, man? I caught a little bit of y'all show. I know I'm a little late, but we were picking up. Had a birthday party for me and my mom. We were boiling some crawfish. First boil of the season. Everything came out nice. So,
good.
Yeah, y'all yesterday and boiling today. I'm fucking exhausted.
Don't worry, we get to go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. I get to do all this shit again. It's just sit there and click.
Well, if you had a good time though, it's a good tired, not a bad. You're tired, but it feels like you did something.
Exactly, man. It was good. I had a good time, man. We enjoyed having you. The kid really loved you. He fucking attached to Andrew like nothing else, man.
Yeah, I don't think he cared for me too much. Hey, how come? All right, no one told me till today that your son dressed up as Batman so he could be in the movie.
Exactly.
That's exactly. I was going to call to say that, man.
I didn't know that. I'm like, damn. Allie's like, we should have, shot him at least a little bit. I'm like, dude, we could have probably snuck him in.
Right. Yeah, Easter egg.
But I didn't know. Like
that was funny.
I always look down at people who put their kids in stuff, like children and stuff like that, because it's kind of like exploiting them because they're cute. Like, it's a kid. Everybody likes it. Like, you could do it to a cat. They don't have feelings. But like a child, like exploit them, I don't know. But yeah, man, we should have done that, or at least pretended like we were doing it.
Yeah.
I felt bad. I'm like, no wonder why the fucking kid hated me. Like, y'all withheld information. I could have made amends. Towards the end, I'm
That's
like, boy,
he
loves Andrew, but
like,
he hates
I want to be
me.
in the movie. He said, I want to be in the movie. I want to be in the movie. And Maddie goes, no, you can't be in the movie. You don't have a costume. So he ran inside and put a Batman costume on her right now.
That's what that was
That
about.
dude is awesome.
Damn, I feel bad now. Man. We could have dressed him up like a little gook child. He would have been easier to push on the ground than Allie.
That might not have been a good idea.
The kid's screaming, like, go home, mama, go home, mama.
God damn. Dude, so we're sitting up, we got one scene set up, and the next part was the chicken flying in.
Yeah.
And so, man, I'm like, Jason, you think we could do this? And he's like, yeah. Well, I didn't take into consideration, like, you got to catch the chicken. I don't know how this shit works. Fucking don't live on a farm. Buddha does. And he said, yeah, we can make that happen. So I'm like waiting for it. I think it's going to be like a minute, right? He's just going to walk in there, get the chicken, come out, throw it in there. Well, no, man, he's taking a while. And, dude, every time moves so fast. And I try to move faster than it. I do not accomplish it, but I get goddamn close. So after probably realistically, it was probably about a minute. But to me, it was like an hour. I'm like, I'm going to find this dude and see if we get it. Dude, I'll go around. I was so fucking mad that I didn't have the camera with me because Smoking Buddha trying to catch this chicken was really fun to watch. Almost as fun as Rocky, but it's still fun.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. So, man, I'm like, oh, dude, you ain't gonna. I'm talking him out of it, right? I wasn't even trying to do like, what's it called? Negative reinforcement. Right. I wasn't being sarcastic. I was like, hey, dude, it's cool. We learned from the GoPro. Give it 5 minutes and move on.
Move on.
Yeah, so he's like, no, I think I can get this. And I'm like, nah, dude, give up, man. Come on. Forget about it. Right at that moment, dude, he snatches this fucking chicken, right? Like, he grabbed it by the tail feathers, and I thought the chicken was going to go, like, attack him for this, right? That chicken just got real fucking cool. He, like, cradles it. Smoker Buddha likes to pet his food. It's a weird thing. He does it with the rabbits, too. It's very uncomfortable. But, man, he cradled it, man, bringing it over there. That thing was a perfect actor.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was very docile.
Yeah. But I knew we only had one take. And we got it good enough. I slow-moed the shit out of it, Buddha. Yeah.
Gone.
I think we lost Smoker Buddha. Either that or he went into a coma. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Dude, he was awesome, though. Very fun. Good time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks again. Y'all rule.
God damn it, it's fucking killing me.
I'm sorry to laugh, but God,
it's
so typical.
It's not your fault, so fucking have a good time.
It's not typical that we got fucked by Cox 2 weeks in a row.
I mean, dude, how is it Cox? I checked the speed and it says it's all right. I don't know.
What is
it's
it
very
then?
making it difficult to do this show and have a conversation about why the fucking show is not
Y'all
working.
brought
though.
it
That
up. I
shit's
wasn't
getting
gonna
boring
say
as fuck.
anything.
Well, no, it's what happened with Smoke a Buddha.
It's so happening.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know, unfortunately.
God damn it, motherfucker. Oh,
You better
God.
drink some water.
I know.
There's
There's not enough water in this world to make this any better. It had to be enough to fucking submerge my head in it.
Drown.
I need a bigger cup. I'm going in.
I need a swimming pool.
Allie, what movie was that where the dude would put his head under the water and almost kill himself?
Oh, that was on 3%.
On what?
3%.
Yeah, that was wicked, man.
That
the dude would
fucking
drown
crazy,
himself
like,
every day until he passed out.
Portuguese, like,
Shit.
Yeah, it was fucking intense.
Sci-fi show.
Yeah. Anyway, what you thought of Iron Fist, Allie? You like it?
I think it's fucking awesome. It's something I actually like, which this is rare.
Yeah,
right?
anything special you like about it? What was the number one thing you liked about it, maybe?
It looks fucking awesome. Whoever did the colors in this thing, oh my God. It's beautiful. It's beautifully done. Every single person they cast is somewhat aesthetically pleasing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
In their own right.
Like, they use good-looking people, good actors. I said the chicks are stupid hot. Like,
Really?
yeah, and just the way it's shot and the symmetry. It reminded me a lot of Daredevil, except better lighting. Which Daredevil's supposed to be dark, you know. But this is like a brighter show and pretty and like there's colors and...
And going back to what you asked earlier about the fight scenes, it's like if you turned the lights on Daredevil. So a lot of the things you didn't see in Daredevil because it was so dark that helped sell it, you see, you notice. It throw a bad punch or a bad angle or something.
Right.
It's so bright and vivid that you
Every
really
detail,
notice it.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right, though. It is pretty. Good job. They didn't have like an overabundance of sets. You can tell they reduced the sets, but the ones they do have
are incredible.
Oh, they're
Maximized
fucking great.
them.
Yeah. The corner office, the guy in the luxurious like penthouse. Like, dude, really cool. The budget, they got a decent budget, and I think they're making good with it. The fight scenes, yeah, they could be better, but they might get better.
Yeah, I think he's just learning how to like do what he's got to do or whatever.
I think there's a lot of positive like propaganda in it, but it's not so overdone that it's like glaring you in the face.
Right.
Like there's good
Tasteful.
Right. I think there's good messages behind it. I think it's cool too. I'm a big fan of Eastern philosophy, and I don't mind if it's an Asian or a white guy. Actually, my favorite teacher, Alan Watts, was a white guy. I don't freaking hold that against him that I learned Taoism from a white man. I don't care because I'm not racist like these fucking nut jobs out there that are trying to force some kind of political fucking tyranny upon us.
Don't
Alex
talk
Jones.
about tyranny with me.
But anyway, the guy,
Jackie Chan.
Danny Rand, the dude that plays him, Finn Jones, we weren't sold on him, right? We thought he looked dumb.
Finn. Who names a kid that? Dude, I like him. Looking at those pictures, I like, dude looks like a freaking idiot, but he's not. I was surprised. They caught me.
Got him.
He looks stupid in the previews too. I'm like, look at this fucking freak. Nah, man, he's a very likable character. You can be silent. What else? I mean, you're not going to say anything either?
Oh, I don't know. I'm listening.
What else
I wanted
is there
to
to
hear.
say? Like,
I wanted
that's how I
to
feel
That's
about
all
him.
you got to say. The first 3 episodes, and you like it.
I really like that dude, and I like the fucking chicks.
He seems like you like the
The
chick.
Asian chick's badass, dude. And like I said, they have pretty scenery, and it's nice.
The bad guys, I'm going to call them, all right? Just not to give away much. They're both there. I'm going to say there's 2 of them, main ones, and their interactions together are great. It's a father and son, and dude, they act like each other. Like I don't know. They did a really good job with that. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to play. Here's somebody, you're playing a father and son, and you're trying to make it to where they really
that
got a lot in
dynamic.
common.
Right.
And man, they do a great job of it. The two dudes acting did a really good job. It also tied in Daredevil when it ended. They had this pit and they were bringing people back to life or some crazy shit. They didn't go into it too much. They kind of touched upon it.
They put Elektra in there.
Oh, that's right. This kind of ties into that, to where you can see them building this bigger kind of
network. Yeah.
Right, the supernatural
and they had
stuff.
the lawyer. They had the lawyer from Jessica Jones.
Huh?
Yeah, she's in it. She's
Yep.
great. Trinity.
She's
She'll always
awesome.
be Trinity to me. Kind of like Dustin Hoffman or whatever. He's
Rain
always
Man.
Rain Man. Yeah, doesn't matter what she plays. It's like, oh, cool. Trinity's the lawyer, and she's gonna win.
They do a really good job of tying it all into the other series, which I didn't really feel like the last one did.
Luke Cage?
Yeah, I didn't
No,
feel like
because
it
Luke
did.
Cage
It was like
is
its own separate.
yeah, it was a propaganda piece.
This kind of felt like it was a continuation of Daredevil. Like, to me, the quality was just as good as Daredevil, and it could have been a part of Daredevil or Jessica Jones. Like, you know what I mean? They were all to the same quality.
Yeah. My only complaint, I like Daredevil how he had the costume at first, but it wasn't the full-fledged Daredevil costume.
Yeah, you kind of made and progressed it.
Right, and then when he comes out with the costume, I thought it was cool.
I think he's getting to that point, dude. I think that his outfit has progressed, and then somebody just told him something about his last outfit, so he's going to have to get something even else. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm hoping, though, they do something like that. I haven't seen any pictures of it. I haven't seen any, promo with it on, but I don't know. I think he needs it. Like,
How many seasons do they have out on this? Just one?
Yeah,
it just started, yeah.
Gotcha.
The thing that I'm worried about, and just as a comic book movie fan, like, don't be ashamed to make comic book movies. Like, it's cool that you make them. I'm going to just say Christopher Nolan Batman. That's cool you make that. But Batman still wore the outfit, and, like, you made it cool, and you modernized it for film, but you still kept it. Like,
stay true.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
man, this is not real. Everything should be I like things that are based in reality, but yet so far, removed from it.
Kind of like us, not real radio.
What?
We're based in reality, and we're not.
Yeah, right. Nothing's real here. Not even our internet service or my ability to keep YouTube streaming.
Yeah, fucking
not
Devil
real
in Red.
quality here.
Devil in Red asked us to broadcast
Tell
it on
people to
dial-up.
call in, and then you can't fucking can't even hear them.
Well, I guess nobody's winning tickets to the show.
No, good. There'd be more tickets for me. Anyway, I'm gonna continue to watch it.
Dude, I love it. I don't see what anybody could possibly think's wrong with it. I really am blown away by that.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. It's weird too, and I just get this negative pride. I don't remember any series being put out. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but I don't remember them attacking and saying something's horrible. They were saying something like, "This is the worst show that was ever made."
What?
Oh God, it was bad, dude. I was like
That
reading
far?
reviews. I'm like, God damn, they fucking bid it so hard. I'm watching the thing and I get too into it. I'm like, I don't fucking get it. Like, this isn't not bad. I'm entertained. I thought it's well done. Yeah, weird.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will see. No,
Dude,
not
it's an
you,
awesome
because you'll
show.
be watching more girly shit. Would it help if I told you that there's a gay guy in it?
Absolutely not.
All right. Dude, speaking of gay guys, PPV sent it. I fucking love these dudes, and I'm starting to feel bad for them. You know, when we hear drama and you see people in conflict, it's very entertaining.
Yeah,
Because we know we go through that conflict.
Yeah. You go into battle. You
Like
go to
we have been the
Jason's.
last 2 weeks with the streaming, you know?
Thought we had it won.
Yeah, me
We
too.
won the battle.
I promised to be nice tonight. Boy, I shouldn't make promises like that.
Didn't even make it to the second half.
Not with this internet service.
You're going to have to make
Not real
promises because I'm going to have to pee very soon. You're just going to have to deal with it.
Promises,
I'm just
promises.
warning you now.
Well, go pee now so we
Okay.
can listen to PPV guys, and then we'll fill you in.
Y'all can just play
We'll
that
give you a
while I go.
synopsis.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
But anyway, man, they've been fighting lately, right?
All right.
You can tell. You hear it on
yeah,
air. It's
yeah.
uncomfortable in there.
Sure.
It's uncomfortable to listen to. And not for quality reasons for a change, right? And man, it's funny at first. And then it gets very entertaining because the longevity. And then you're like, okay, this needs to stop. You know something can't,
Can't sustain that
if it's
long.
once in a while.
Right.
But now it's been 2 weeks straight and I'm fucking done with this internet. But if those problems like with the streaming to YouTube don't get fixed by next week, I'm going to fucking lose it. So I can imagine what they're going through. Like, goddamn, we're fighting every
Right,
week now.
right.
Or are they trying to do like the Hannity and Combs thing? Like, it's okay that we fight. Let's
Right.
fight more.
Right.
And they're doing it believable enough that I can't tell if it's real or fake.
Well, in that Isn't that good though?
Yeah, it is.
Like
I'm
that it doesn't
complimenting
matter
her on
almost
this.
at this point.
Well, it does. We'll know though, because if it's real, it ends soon, right?
All right.
I mean, it's got to. How long
Yeah.
can that realistically go for?
Yeah.
I hear real animosity
In their voices.
Yeah. Because for Tyree to, threaten to firebomb a school full of children, right? That he had nothing against those kids or the fact they're on a jungle gym. That wasn't the real anger. The real anger is he wanted to firebomb the ginger, right?
Maybe.
But then he figured if you throw fire on the fucking evil bastard, he probably just intensifies in power.
They don't.
They don't? Oh, okay. Maybe you should try that then. You know what I'm saying, though, man? Because they've been going at it.
No.
And he's old, and he's a ginger, so it's like it don't matter who wins for us. Like one's bound to happen any second now, and the other that's what it is. And that ain't gonna change. Can't even fucking hair club for men that shit out of there. So I wonder if they fight on this one. You heard a little bit of it.
Yeah, I just heard the beginning. I had some other things I had to take care of, so I kind of had to leave while I was doing it. So I just got a little taste of it.
All right.
We're gonna find out.
Kind of
together.
funny. We don't even care what movies they talk about anymore. We're like, did they fight or not?
Yeah, it's like we will find out.
Yeah, it might get physical sooner or later.
God, could you imagine?
Yeah, who would you pick?
Ooh, Tyree.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's a big
The
bastard
old
gets
man-
on top
old
of that
man
little.
can fight, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
Got that old man
kinda
strength.
like, motherfucker, I'm gonna fuck you up. You wanna go?
And I've seen the ginger's
There it
hands
is.
before. You remember, like with
Hey,
the
yeah,
palm
he's got
reading
no fucking
and
blood.
the watch. Yeah. You know what'll happen, dude? He's got that watch on so tight he punched the elder in that fucking brick of his head that he's got, and his hand just like shatters in the blood. That'll be the next commercial.
God, dude.
Yeah. Wonder if JB can do the effects on that.
Yeah.
You watch the ginger's hand as they start fighting, and he gets angry, and the blood starts pumping through his hand. It gets bigger and bigger and red. Then finally, like pops it. Looks like a pimple going off on the side of the elder's head. Can you even find that thing? What are you doing? You're all over the place on that thing. I like this now. I can watch the screen and monitor
Elder's
this.
all the way over there. I gotta go all the way over there.
I think next show I'm sitting behind Allie. Make sure things are going well over there. See how many
Yeah,
tabs.
don't worry about
See how many
me.
tabs were open.
You just fucking leave me alone and give me a break.
Oh man, come on.
I have one tab open.
We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and this is not real movie news. My name's Chris.
JB4.
All right, Scott, what you got for us, man?
When Sony opted to begin working with Marvel Studios to reimagine the Spider-Man franchise, many spin-offs ceased development. One of the spin-offs have been brought back to life by Sony. They claim that we will see a movie based on Venom released in October of 2018. This is being described as a Spidey spin-off, and there's no word if it will directly connect to the MCU.
So, in other words, Sony, when their imminent failure of the Spider-Man franchise, they go through all of these, hoops of fire and shit to connect themselves to Disney Studios. But now they're going to make a movie that is going to potentially not connect to the MCU. So, I don't know. I agree with you guys. I think that what we had said on the show that it's going to connect. But
Yeah, we covered it on the show, but I will say that the way Scott delivered that report, much like it was a book report, a fifth grader book report, reading, like that gives you an idea of how excited Scott is about Marvel in general.
Yeah, well, Scott did real good. He's working. He read it very well. He's working on 10 hours of sleep, so he's fucking energized today.
I'm doing the show. I'm
You
doing the
are?
show.
All right,
You're phoning it in, bitch.
motherfucker. Go ahead.
In equally as exciting, if not more exciting news for those of you DC people that are feeling like Zack Snyder has screwed the franchise, there's hope. Warner Brothers.
There's no hope.
I think there is.
I think there's a new hope.
Yeah, a new hope. Warner Brothers is courting Matthew Vaughn, the guy who directed Kick-Ass and The Kingsman and the X-Men First Class, which pretty much brought the X-Men back.
Yeah, those are
from,
great movies, man.
Yeah, Brett Ratner's disaster. So he's very good at cleaning up after a shitty director. So I'm cautiously optimistic for Man of Steel 2 is what they're approaching Matthew Vaughn for. But it's been intimated that he may have other films that he could pick and choose from or do multiple films for DC.
Oh, side note also, Matthew Vaughn's name is also on the table to direct a Star Wars movie.
That doesn't surprise me.
So
at all.
yeah, he's on the
I wish
he's on
he'd
the
direct
plate as well.
Episode 9 instead of
Colin Trevorrow.
Yeah,
who did Jurassic World,
which wasn't bad. I just
Yep. Well, we'll see how it turns out. So, all right. Well, look, we appreciate you guys listening to Not Real Radio and Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar and Scary Thoughts. I was told that I kind of went to mediocrity last week. So, look, fuck it. I don't want any review. I want 5 stars, goddammit. 5 stars for all. Thanks for listening. And scene.
All right, PPV guys. Check them out, ppvguys.com. I think they're all right. Yeah, after hearing that.
At least they have more time.
Yeah. Oh, JB's attacking him now.
Yeah,
he's growing some balls. He's like, fuck it. If the old man can yell at him, I'm getting him too.
Yeah.
Phone that one in. Oh, man. Maybe he's just depressed. You know what I'm saying?
What's making him so depressed?
He's a fucking ginger. You can't get in the sun. No lack of vitamin D.
Oh, vitamin D's nuts.
Oh, got me. Got him. You know what else, too? Those guys, they watch movies, and they love them. And then they watch movies, and they love them. And they fuck with each other about them and have deep discussions about them. And then they fuck up and start a podcast. Is that the thing you did for fun and because you loved it? And you didn't have to do it? Then you feel you have to do it, right?
Yeah.
You got to have some kind of news. You got to go find some movie news. You got to go see a movie. You got to, maybe it kind of ruins it, you think? Is that why it's like that?
But it becomes something bigger when they do that to all of them. You know what I mean? Like they all have a responsibility. They're all kind of like working on that car and making it go together.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I think it is too? They know they're doing like a short spot. To get once they get like halfway into it, they're in it. That's the show. That's what they do. They're sitting there having a real discussion about it.
It is difficult.
Like I'm trying to do.
I see what you mean. No,
What?
I get it. I get it.
Get what? Tell me.
The manual lemur.
Yeah, the car sounds. Yeah, I did good. I did good.
Trying to have a conversation?
I got Vroom Brown over here.
Yeah, huh? What? That's kind of nice to watch it happen to you. Like, of all people. If anybody deserves to be having trouble with it, definitely you. Hey, I told you, man. We abused her enough. I didn't make it the first hour before I started yelling at her. I promised I wasn't going to do that.
I think it's all good.
And now I don't know where we were, right?
God,
So, moving on.
And
Do we tag to the movie Life? I looked for the synopsis of this, and it said an international space crew discovers life on Mars.
well, why didn't
I
we
saw
watch
the previews
it?
of that. Yeah.
That was it. I was like, I'm real intrigued.
Yeah, we saw it at the Dolby. It's the one where Ryan Reynolds.
We saw the trailer for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
It looked kind of cool.
It did.
It's got a star-studded cast, which
Right.
often means it's going to be dog shit.
Star-spangled cast. I think it's gonna be good.
Really? Why?
Yeah. Cause fucking Deadpool's in it, bro. Anything Deadpool does, bro, it's gonna be fucking
That's right.
badass. Any fucking thing
ass.
Deadpool does, anything he touches.
I don't know. That fucking commercial that we saw with him changing in the booth,
Yeah,
that
with
was
the butt.
terrible.
Yeah.
God damn. That
Oh.
Deadpool one?
How hard was that?
That
to
was
see?
horrible.
Darn.
Yeah.
Life, though, to me, when I watched the trailer, I thought it looked cool, but it looked kind of, I don't know,
Kinda
boring.
hokey.
Like, I feel like I've seen it a thousand times
Yeah.
before. And just because you go get this fancy cast don't mean you have a great story to tell. And maybe there's a great story, and
I'm listening.
why would you do that, though? I don't get
Because
it.
that's my sound effect. That's what
Why
I do
are you doing your
sometimes.
sound effect? Do you need something?
No, I just liked making a sound effect. I'm sorry. He
Well,
gets
usually
to do
it
it and
signals
doesn't get in
something.
trouble. No, it doesn't.
Oh, he's trying to signal something anger, usually.
Well, you're signaling anger right now.
No, I'm just curious.
Carry on.
I'm just trying to do the show.
Please carry on.
I'm not a wayward son.
Carry on. Don't even get me started. It's one of my favorite jams.
Jake Gyllenhaal was in Nightcrawler. I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
that
That
a
was a
good-
good
oh,
movie.
Like, I like him. I kind of
Yeah.
want to
Did you
see
see
him
that?
in more.
Did you see Night?
Oh, it was a great movie.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
me, to
Super
see him in
creepy.
this, go, oh man,
Yeah.
he's going to be Nightcrawler now. Sorry.
Right,
I mean,
right,
he did Donnie Darko, but I think I look at him as like a kid then, where this is like, all right.
Yeah.
This
I'll
is
say
him.
this, it looks
He's-
well done, like shot-wise and the CGI and all that. It looks pretty heavy-duty, so that's at least got me, and I'm sure the sound's going to be ridiculous.
I could be completely wrong. I just watch it and watch the trailer, and I go, all right, they go to space, they go to Mars, they find some kind of life, they take it back, it fucking comes alive, it kills all of them.
Except for...
Like one person.
4. sure.
So it's like I don't watch a 2-hour movie to see which one of these high-profile actors survives?
That's not what it's about.
It's not?
No, it's to see how cool it looks in the space, how cool they make it look, how good the CGI is.
All right. Sounds like NASA propaganda to me.
Exactly, but it's still cool to look at. It's cool to look at, you know?
That's true.
Don't matter if the Earth's flat, Zartone.
Yeah, you're right. Story seems boring, though, right?
We watch fiction movies all the time.
Hey, you know what it is? Here, this is. I'm gonna lay it all out there.
Lay it out.
It's
Lay it out.
100% dependent on the monster. If the monster's shitty, the movie's gonna suck. If the monster's badass, the movie actually has a really good shot.
I think I'm going to agree with the Ginger on this. They showed me too much in the trailer. If
Too
they would have
much!
just showed everybody's face for a brief second
Right.
and have them looking terrified,
Right.
and then go to black
And
then-
life.
and come up right.
Dude,
Oh,
yeah, less is so
hey,
much
but that's
more.
such a
fucking
rip off of
been
fucking
there.
aliens, though. That's
It
where
doesn't
it's-
matter. If you're gonna rip off
Mm-hmm.
something, but to
rip
me,
off
I
the
watched this
best.
trailer and I feel like I already watched the
Yeah,
movie and was like, yeah, it looked cool, but I don't.
Yeah, but I don't remember I have no idea. I don't remember what it was about.
Hey, this trailer looks like they gave the best parts away, and it's only going to get worse from there.
Yeah.
They're going to have some cool scenes. They're going to have some funny little parts, some little, quirky little things happen. But you know what I mean? It's never going to be as good as a trailer, that hit it and quit it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hit that beat.
It would be cool if I hear a bunch of reviews saying it's great and you're never going to believe it. It's an
then-
intriguing story.
But would you
I
believe
kinda
that
would
it's
go
gonna
see
suck?
it at the theater. What's that?
Would you believe that's going to suck if you heard all those great reviews? When you just heard so many negative reviews for Iron Fist? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
good point.
I'm just wondering at this point.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm so 50-50. Well, actually, I'm in the negative. It would take something to put me in a positive.
Fitty.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Huh?
On Iron Fist, I was neutral.
Okay. Oh, you're already negative.
And then that
starting
brought
out
me
on
down.
this.
I'm okay.
Sure.
I'm already negative on
Right,
this. And
right,
if I
right.
heard bad things, it would just justify
Right,
the
all right.
preconceived notions I had.
Hmm.
But I don't know. What else? I don't want to talk about the goddamn... Dude, it's kind of boring. I don't know. I didn't have nothing during the week.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck are we going to talk about? And I seen smart clothes, technology, clothes, interlaced with technology. I'm like, all right, this is next level shit. Let me
Yeah.
check this out, right? It's a fucking like Levi's jacket with a Google button on it, like a button to control your phone, so you probably pause your Walkman or something.
Right.
That's kind of cool, though.
I'd rather have a watch at that point that I could do all that shit on. You know what I mean? Like take a phone call, use my Bluetooth device, whatever, read a text, than just to be able to have a couple clicks or something like that.
Fucking
That's just kinda
button on your
useless to me.
clothes. I think that's pretty wick.
One button to do like
Fucking button.
3 things.
How many clothes you got that's got that kind of button? now?
0, and there's a reason for
It's
that.
exciting, man.
But you could just get the watch and then have it with any piece of clothes.
Then you got to
want.
wear something around your wrist. Some people don't like things around their wrist.
Look, I thought it was going to be this, right? A certain fiber that in summer it's cold, it's warm, and in winter,
Oh,
it
it's
cools you
breathable,
off.
like, yeah.
Something that would change the fibers to open or close tighter. Like you hear
Right.
nanotechnology is
Right,
supposed
right.
to be able to develop shit
You
like
wouldn't
that.
be able to afford it. Nobody would probably.
That's a good point.
Yeah, well,
but-
nobody could afford shoes until about 100 years ago.
Yeah,
so.
but your shoes don't have nanotechnology that allows them to fucking expand
What I'm
and
saying is
contract.
everything that we have luxury of using today, from our computers to a goddamn mass-produced
Internet.
pencil, at one point was too expensive.
Well, I know that.
definitely.
For somebody
So
it
it's like
was,
that's no reason for it not to exist
Right.
or to advance.
Well, yeah,
it,
but it's not going to exist in our lifetime, I think. I don't
I
think.
definitely think it will.
Really?
And surpass. I think in our lifetime we'll see implants.
Depending
like it'll
on
be
how
like,
old we're
hey,
gonna be.
remember the black mirror where they get that shit installed in them?
Time out. We just don't know about it.
Ooh,
But
it's
there are
probably
these things
there.
called robots
There are
because
these nuts.
and the internet wants to know if you're one. So for them to ask me if I'm one, that means they exist. They wouldn't ask you, are you a robot, if they didn't have
Next
robots.
door.
Are you
Right?
a
I mean, the
robot?
Terminator is here, pal. And he's trying to access fucking Skynet, and the internet is not having it.
huh?
Prove you're not a robot.
Oh, shit. I'm going to sleep good tonight.
Yeah. Dude, beef with Soulja.
Soulja Boy.
I saw this game come up.
Up out the
And it said it's beef with Soulja, and they had a
Soulja
little
Boy
picture,
said,
a little cartoon character of Soulja Boy. I'm like, oh, goddamn, Soulja Boy's got an app? I gotta fucking play this thing. It's a game where I'm like,
it really
I'm
gets you that much. Why does it get you?
Because it's fucking amazing.
Because it's Soulja Boy?
In a fucking game on a phone.
You like that?
I think it would be fun to play a Soulja Boy game.
All right.
Like I'm little Soulja Boy popping caps and motherfuckers while I'm listening to Soulja Boy's music and shit, and him making little comments when he puts a cap in a fucking honky. Like I dig that kind of shit. I need to play this fucking game, right? How funny is it? You pop out your phone and it's playing Soulja Boy, and you're running through the projects capping zombies.
Superman that hoe.
Really?
Oh, it'd be fun.
All right.
Not
Superman.
this game. Yeah, cut the music.
Superman that hoe.
Things that was done correctly, I think it's a genius idea. Fucking, it would be could be amazing. This game was not. It was so bad. I played it twice. And I had to get it off my phone.
Really?
Like to make sure I never played it again. It only took me 2 rounds. I'm like, this is fucking garbage. But the concept and the marketing of it, and somebody had to put a lot of effort in this.
Marketing, he's good at it, but he's so like flash and trash. That's why I couldn't deal with it. Like anything associated with that is just like subpar to me. You know what I mean?
This was Frogger.
Nah, I don't think it was as creative as Frogger, to be honest.
Oh, I'm saying if you took Frogger and turned it into him,
so it's him trying to get
into
across
Soulja Boy as the frog, pretty much.
Yeah, he keeps on getting shot.
You hear little funny sayings every once in a while. Like there's 3 of them, but they're the 3 things you have to constantly do with it. You jump and he says something.
Superman at home.
Left or right.
Yeah.
But it was bad. Allie didn't even get to play it because her phone broke.
Yeah, my fucking phone died. Like, for good. Like, it won't even start up.
So then I did. I'm the only one who did. You didn't. You've been way too busy this week to play Soulja Boy or beef with Soulja Boy.
He just knew it was going to be stupid, so he didn't waste his time.
Unfortunately, it was one of the worst games I ever downloaded
and
on my phone.
I'm kind of not surprised, unfortunately, because I know.
You're not surprised, and I'm very disappointed.
Really?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
amazing.
I wanted it to be good.
I find it very entertaining that you like that's that much. Like, that's what you're going to get off on is the Soulja Boy beef app. It's kind of
I thought I was, but I didn't. Motherfucker, I had to delete that shit quick. I played it twice. I'm like, gotta get rid of it. Oh, God, get this off my phone. Hey, man.
Yeah. So what's up?
Ever since I did delete it, though, I've noticed 3 of my other apps are gone, so I want those fucking apps back. Soulja Boy done jack my apps.
Soulja Boy done jack that
Oh, way out. I'm taking your contacts too, motherfucker. I'm going to send them email. They're going to be buying
this app
shit.
from Mark.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Dude, during the week, we watched this guy, Max Spiers. It's a pretty interesting story. What?
You know who that is?
Yeah, I know
What?
who that is.
Oh, you did some research.
Okay,
What?
so as I said, trauma began in the womb of the trauma begins in the womb of the mother, and then the child is then taken away from the mother immediately, and then there are a number of different ways to traumatize, to split the mind of the child so that it creates alters maybe like a honeycomb, a beehive honeycomb. The information about how to fracture the psyche of a child, which has to be done before the age of 3. If it's done after the age of 3, it doesn't have the same effect. So.
All right, that's a little bit of his work.
God, dude, I'll
It was
listen
creepy,
to some
right?
of it. Yeah, because so much of it, whether I believe it or not, it's plausible.
Yeah, well, just to give you a little background on that clip Mayday played, he claims as a child that he was taken by the government, done test on, and turned into like a super soldier, right? That's him explaining on how they traumatize the brain to break it into categories.
So that they can do it.
Yeah. So I'm listening to this guy, I'm like, all right, it's like every other conspiracy theory thing to me. The end result of what the main message is the bullshit to get you to watch the movie. But the content, the things you learn towards this unrealistic kind of way you would go, all right, that just makes it crazy, pseudoscience. You learn like a lot of real facts in history and science to this thing that you don't believe yet.
Right?
So he had a lot of good points.
Oh,
like,
man,
he's
he had
not
a
dumb.
couple. Yeah, definitely.
He's well read. He was supposedly, all right, so wait. We watched that one and a couple of other ones just kind of at night, and I'm like, this dude's pretty cool. And I think Allie thought it was at least decent.
Yeah, I like that dude. He was cool. I mean, he's obviously, the problem is you find out he's also like a serious heroin addict. So it's like, then
really?
how can you
Alright.
take certain things that he says seriously? Because it's like his brain's been fucked with so much. Like, you know, they start living in an alternate reality. I have a family member who is, you know, heroin addict, and like they start creating like all these extra realities that don't exist, but to them they do. You know what I mean? So that dude might just be like on a lot of drugs.
Either that or what if?
And
so
he
we're
might have
watching,
just
I'm like, this
died
dude's pretty
because
cool,
he
right?
overdosed.
I'm like, this is pretty good information. So I'm like, we should research him more. So then I research him. In like 2 seconds, I found he died.
Oh, shit.
He just died. I'm like, holy crap, man. He's dead. And then you find there's conspiracy theories about his death. Because that too got weird, like the rest, like his stories. His death couldn't just be normal.
Right. Too coincidental.
I think there's a guy, Joseph Maxwell, Behold a Pale Horse. He wrote the book. He was a conspiracy theorist, and he thought the government was coming to get us. And he ended up getting shot by a government official. So. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like self-fulfilled prophecy. But man, to find out like he died, and then supposedly before his death, he texted his mom saying, your boy's in trouble. If something happens, investigate.
That's right.
And he dies like 2 days later or something.
Yeah, that's the creepy part.
And then supposedly he coughed up black liquid before he died.
He did.
Very
He did.
X-Files.
Black liquid indeed.
And then, like a doctor comes there, right?
Yeah.
First responder tries to revive him. I don't think they actually took his body out the house for like hours later. And then something happens in customs, so his body gets tied up again. So there's still no autopsy done.
Right.
Yeah.
And
then he's living with this, hanging on, whatever, staying with this chick, a
Polish
science
chick.
fiction writer. Yeah.
Polish chick, yo.
And they were like there.
when it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was like
like
her
she died
house.
in front of
coughing
her.
up the black
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
Ooh.
And then nobody can contact her for comment. Like, she won't.
And then it got even weirder when you go back to his last interview.
Yeah.
He's like almost incoherent.
He's he's like slurring speech.
Really?
and- yeah.
Yeah. To the point where in the middle they go and revive him by letting him jump on a trampoline.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that was like his last interview. I think he died like
He died
2
on-
days later or something.
Yeah. And then, so that right there, they were trying to say that he thought they were doing something to his brain that was making it like, so where he could
Decompose kinda
stop him
thing?
from
Right,
talking because
right.
he was like exposing everything.
Yeah, some things he talked about is the altered state of a child to create a super soldier.
Right.
And then he believed like the Fourth Reich existed and taking over power or in power. So he threw a little Nazi stuff in there into
caught
his
that.
writings. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then he goes with the David Icke, I don't know which one it is. Like that theory of the reptilians. So he had that in there. Like some of
Yeah,
the
he does.
complaints of conspiracy theory, like fans, like big time fans, like Nerd Boy kind of shit, you know? They thought he was very unoriginal.
Really?
Like they were like, he's not really saying anything new. And it's like, well, if you're supposed to believe the truth, like some story should line up.
Right.
But listening to him, I thought he was original on a point where they go off on these subjects, right? Kind of
Right.
like PPV Guys does about movies.
Right.
They go off on these conversations about conspiracy theory. Man, holy shit, you're so well read. You studied it, whether it's real or not. The
Right,
fact that
yeah,
they can
yeah.
study this ideology almost, and talk about it that much in depth, you're like, holy crap, this person knows a lot of shit. It might all be for the wrong thing, but it's fucking a massive amount of knowledge and information.
The moon one got me. The moon.
What was that?
That was the one where when you die, your soul gets captured, and the moon turns out it's not actually like a moon like other planets. It's like a colony with like a supercomputer, basically harnessing that energy, recycling it, and putting it back into the world and erasing the memory. Almost rebooting.
Shit, I don't even know what you said, but I'm scared.
That actually makes perfect sense.
But man, but another thing he believed is the human race is controlled by television, government propaganda, and falsified history.
Oh God!
Which I'm like, all right, I don't think he's really that crazy on that one.
Right.
But I guess maybe it took a little heroin for him to figure it out. You know, like, oh
But the
fuck.
thing is, it's not even his fault that he's a drug addict. Like, they fucked with him so bad by the time he was an adult. Like, he started
thing that
fucking
numbed
with
him.
shit because, he couldn't stop thinking and shit and hearing shit and seeing shit. You know, his brain was fucked.
And supposedly, I
sad.
haven't heard him say it, but supposedly he thinks that, everyone is controlled by television. Then there's the other people who had MK Ultra
MK,
programs done to them, mind control back in the day, and they're actually conscious.
Right.
Which they have some stuff about that in Stranger Things.
Right, and man, look, it might sound crazy, but when you start going down and seeing these government programs, like, It's like now they want to hide the fact that they government tested on people. They blame anything like that was like Nazi and Hitler. It's like, no, they were doing that here too, and they still are.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? No, our government perfect. They don't, do anything to anybody. And
Hence they're closing the drapes right now. Like,
yeah,
don't look
Abu
behind
Ghraib
me.
was just like a one-time thing. But anyway. Oh, man. But what else he believed?
The Facebook theory.
What is that?
That's the one where he thinks that it's a phallic symbol, and then the demasculizing of men
Through Facebook?
through Facebook and television and movies and propaganda with that.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast.
And well, his specifics was Bruce Jenner. Like like basically an outside force is going to take us over, and the easiest way to do that is to desensitize and
The men.
so that when they come and do it, basically they're no alpha males.
Dude, I saw a meme today on my old phone, and it was a picture of Caitlyn Jenner or Bruce Jenner, and it said, "If you don't think I'm a woman, you can suck my dick."
I get it. I get it.
Cracked me up, man.
If things weren't weird enough, there was also an evil dark side of the occult.
Well, we already
He pissed them off.
What? Like the
So it's
Illuminati,
potential
right?
that some guy, like some crazy guy that he was talking shit about, like one of Mimo guys, might have took him out. So this guy might have been murdered.
Well, if you're coughing up black shit, I mean, that's something. Goddamn.
Yeah, because I mean, it's different from a heroin overdose. You don't hear about them coughing up black shit, so it might not
Even
be
if
that.
you do, man, fuck, that's like some Drano coming out
Something's
of
going
him.
on.
Like,
And like I
fuck.
said, they said he started getting weird where it seemed like he would come in and out and shit like that. And like his brain was like somebody was
watched, he was
controlling
pretty-
it and like
yeah, he
trying to
was pretty
stop his
into it.
speech. Yeah, because he was starting to expose so many things that they were like, we have to shut this dude up.
Yeah, and I think I'm not saying heroin. Like we've listened to throughout our years some incredible music and creative things that were completely true when you listen to the lyrics done by people high on heroin. They were
Like Nirvana.
instrumental in a lot of music that we listened to was heroin.
Right.
You know, heroin
Burn
should
all
get
those
some
fucking
credit.
records because they're real fucking
Yeah.
high.
Bill Hicks taught us that. Murdered too. No. The government gave Bill Hicks lung cancer.
And didn't somebody like their car got crashed or whatever?
What?
Anderson or something? Some guy, they crashed his car maybe?
I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what you're asking.
Never mind, bro. Never mind.
Anyway, pretty interesting guy. Mayday, you're not into that stuff, but after listening to a little bit of the clips, what you thought?
I don't think
Weird.
all of it's true, but I believe that certain things like the whole propaganda in television and the subliminal messages and the Freud thing and all that, very true. You know what I mean? It's just so blatant that it's like you can say whatever you want, but no, it's spot on some of these things.
Take like the bloodline stuff. Take out them saying they're an alien. Just forget they said that.
Right.
Forget they're a shape-shifting lizard. Everything else about bloodline, pretty fucking true.
I mean, you're tapping into the evolution, that theory and all that, and it's almost like, well, they've already proved pretty consistently on a lot of these facts. That's the thing, is he was so well read that when he knew his facts and he was able to compare them, where when you start to hear it together, you're like, oh shit, that is exactly that, just in a different light or a different term.
Right,
or,
with the religions
like
and
the
all that.
aliens, right, you're a different set of circumstances.
Yeah,
kinda
also
creepy.
look how far is some shit just over people's head. Like, you can explain to me how all your lemur is working, and you're going to get to, like, step 3, and I'm going to be like, look, I unplugged the modem, I plugged it back in. I kind of need help now. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to sound so foreign to me, and then impossible when I hear the outcome is, and you're going to hear your voice played through when I touch this button.
Right. Like, if we would have been and worked with secret governments and shit like that, and then we heard that, and like, oh, he's fucking talking about that because that just happened. Or he's off on this, but he's right about all the other stuff about the moon. The moon.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, his trailer, the reason to get you to
Right,
that point,
was
ended up being so far-fetched that
Right.
who cares?
Yep. And at a certain point, I think the general public just doesn't care because it's just laziness. Like, and how are you going to prove it? That's the thing, is how are you going to find the definitive answer? That's the question of life right now.
Yeah.
In theaters soon.
Yeah, pretty cool, though, that he never made it big, so it didn't get ruined. Like, if he would have made it to television, they sit him in a chair, and then you listen to him poorly deliver something like that, or it would be poorly delivered than that, arena. Like quality-wise, you don't expect because he wasn't that eloquent. Like, he wasn't like he wasn't a TED Talk guy.
Right. Yeah.
And you watch him, I mean, the information, somebody asks him a question, and like the amount of shit he starts pulling about the Anunnaki and all that, and angels and religion and government conspiracy. Like, dude's pretty fucking impressive. Just the amount of shit he knows, even if it's all wrong. God damn it, he knows it.
He remembers something.
Right. But pretty neat. I like that guy. Go Google him.
Google.
Max Spiers.
Max Spiers.
Kind of cool though that a bunch of people too, like in the beginning. Not a bunch. I mean, there's not like an abundance of material, the guy. But some people took a chance like on him, had him on their little show.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
Capture the moment.
It was
nothing
entertaining nonetheless.
Maybe we
At
can
least
still
made you
use that
think.
Ouija board and we can get him on this show.
All right. I wish I was a super soldier.
Oh yeah, hey, I believe that. I mean, about the whole thing where you're programmed and you don't even know it, and that's what makes the best
weird
soldiers.
thing was his mom is like there and talking out and stuff. Did she not know they took her kid all that time, or?
He wasn't 4.
My mom still doesn't know I won a Grammy, so you know.
I'm just saying, like, didn't he say that he was taken away from his parents? So then, where'd they go, and then where'd the parent think the kid was?
Yeah, why didn't they ask his mom about that?
That's what I was saying. Yeah, I don't.
Because, dude, there's a BBC One documentary. I forget what they call it, man. I thought I put it on here. We watched that when I found out he was a kid. I'm like, holy, it's called just The Death of Max Spiers. It's a BBC, special about like his death.
The whole thing. Nice.
They put in some of his, talk, but it mainly focuses on his death, which there's still an open investigation.
What do you think? You think it was a conspiracy?
Man, people do drugs together and somebody does too much.
Yeah,
does that
you
make
think it was
somebody
an OD?
guilty or bad? Yeah, I think so.
It's just like, what are the odds though? Because of the fact that he was.
And the
like,
problem is, the dude dies in your house. You don't be like, I've been doing fucking heroin with him too. He just did. He did more. Like, so it's got to be weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you don't hear about many people throwing up black stuff.
That's true. I don't know.
It's true.
Okay.
Anyway, cool documentary on BBC. Check that
I
one out.
enjoyed the listening on YouTube. The little bit I heard. It was
It's
definitely something
interesting
to think
stuff.
about.
I like
Yeah.
that shit, man.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
let
pretty
it get all nutty about it.
Right.
Like other people, they find out the Earth's flat and they can't fucking handle it. Like, get over it, man. It's flat. Move on. Well, man, good week, y'all. That was fun. Thank you, Steve. Steve was fucking great to hang out with. That was
Fucking
fun.
right.
Great show last week. With all our troubles with YouTube and the show, man, maybe if you missed that one, go listen back to it. Allie, we got a couple of minutes left. Do you want to give us the boob story?
I mean, it's really not all that exciting. I can tell it though.
Yeah, please.
So I was on, a friend of mine had they posted a GIF.
All right.
And it was Scarlett Johansson when she was like 4 months pregnant. And her tits were fucking massive. I mean, massive.
All right.
Okay, and she was signing somebody's autograph. But she was signing a guy's autograph. And the dress she was wearing was like kind of see-through on the sides. And then the cleavage was just like bulging out.
Really?
Like, it was really nice. Yeah, I mean, even me, I was like, oh. So anyway, I'm like looking
She's
at her
got
like,
high
no,
standards.
god damn. No, what I mean is, I'm a woman. I mean, I would think guys would be freaking out over a little more than me. So that's what the story's about. It's about guys ogling women's breasts.
All right.
So obviously it's not just guys. I just told you I looked. But so I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, and then people are commenting on it. All the dudes are commenting on it like, who? Jesus and all that stuff. And I'm laughing with them, and I'm like, good Lord, we're all commenting. Then this douchebag, white knight motherfucker comes in and was like, you guys are pitiful. This is disgusting. And you guys need to have some class. And I'm like, what? I was like, guys can't ogle a nice set of titties anymore? And then one dude was like, yeah, nice implants. And then some dude was like, actually, she's 4 months pregnant. And I was like, yeah. And then,
Yeah. Did you type that?
Probably, yeah. I was making all kind of inappropriate comments on it because it was fun. It was fun to fuck around with the guys and like ogle titties for a second. Like, it's fun to do. Dudes do that. Why wouldn't you do it? My big point was that this dude comes on there. This other one is a gay dude, by the way. And he like starts going off and telling these dudes that they were like disgusting and fucking pathetic, and that women are not just things to look at, and they have brains and souls and just some fucking shit. And that he just didn't understand how that was okay, and they should be ashamed of themselves.
Why?
And I was like, responding back, I'm like, you're gay anyway, so it doesn't count. Like, you don't know what it's like to look at a woman's tits. You'll never know. Like, as a straight man. Like, that's not even an insult. It's true. Like, your picture is you and this other dude hugged up on each other, and it says married. So how would you know what it's like to look at Scarlett Johansson's tits if you don't like women? Like, don't judge these men for having fucking natural fucking...
urges?
Well, natural reactions to things. Number one. Number two is, if Scarlett Johansson was worried about men looking at her tits, she might cover them up.
Yeah.
Like they were purposely out there, and they were fantastic. And you know what? She's the kind of woman that she's sexy. She knows she is, and she's okay with fucking being that. Like, she's not worried. She knows men are looking at her. It doesn't bother her. That's what people need to realize. Like, it's not insulting to her. She's probably glad that dudes are ogling her tits. Like, fucking right, I got nice tits. Look at them. Here they are.
With them tits.
Well, yeah, but dude, she's super hot and she knows, and she's okay with it. That's great. I think that's what real quote-unquote feminism is about. It's about women who are sexy, and they know they are, and they do a great job, and people like to look at them, and people enjoy them, and they do it on purpose. Like, hey,
and they can sell a service to the highest bidder.
Well, yeah, but I'm an actress. You're gonna see me. I'm wearing, Ghost in the Shell, that outfit. I mean, not everybody could have worn that. She's in great shape. No matter whether she's pregnant or not, she's a hot, beautiful chick. So these dudes were like, dude, we're really appreciating this. Like, we're not degrading her. We're saying, God damn, Scarlett Johansson is she's a fox, And the other dudes are like freaking out. And it's like, dude, y'all need to shut up. I told them dudes, I'm like, y'all need to shut up. Like, y'all have no idea. Like, if she didn't want anybody looking at her tits, she would have covered them up.
I look at it like this. There's some women, they're really nice to look at. But they're fucking dumb as fuck. All right?
Oh, yeah.
There's some dumb fucking hot chicks.
Right.
And then some women, they're not much to look at.
Right.
Like, they're just average looking. But holy fucking shit, what a great head they got.
Right.
And they're fun to talk to and be around. Like, no. That too. They usually give it a lot sooner too. The uglier the chick, the sooner you're getting a blowjob.
Yeah, I was like, why are ugly girls so good at giving head?
Why?
Because they have to be. God damn, that's bad.
So, and then there's women who actually are the total package. They're great to look at. They're fucking geniuses.
And it makes them hotter when they have a good fucking
personality. Because it's the full package.
And Scarlett Johansson is smart. You can tell.
The sad part is, the same can be like that for a guy. And the women are fucking, they love it. Their feminist propaganda film Ghostbusters. I'm sorry if they would have took an ugly ass fucking dude and had him deliver those same lines in the same way.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth was eye candy, and he
he was supposed. It's only funny that he's stupid because he's good to look at.
Right.
Because they're just as fucking sexist as we are. Like, it's, and I don't think it means sexist. Everybody has some quality, something that they can give to society and the people they're around as like a positive thing. Just everything ain't everybody's thing.
Right? I just think these fucking people like that, those commenting fucking downer motherfuckers, ignore posts like that. If you don't want to look at Scarlett Johansson's titties, scroll past it. Because they're trying to buzzkill all these dudes that are having a good time. And I thought that was really shitty. It's like, dude, you're fucking for feminism, then go fucking do that.
The problem
mind your own business.
This is here. This is where it is. I'm going to get fucking Max Spiers right here, all right?
Shit.
Then we're going to end the show on this one. The problem is, it's propaganda, all right? That's the whole bottom line. We are in a mind control society. And what they're trying to do right now is fucking convince everybody that you got to go fight for somebody else. Like, we seen a video today of the white woman holding a sign about Black Lives Matter. And, dude, this black guy puts her in a fucking place, tells her exactly why things are the way they are. And he's like, man, I'd be offended if this was a white, Lives Matter movement. Why are you feeding racism with more racism? So what they're doing is the government is creating pussified fucking men, right? They're creating them.
Yeah.
And the way they create them is the way they used to get men to go off and fight in wars with women. So they take this group of women. And, dude, I'm sorry, Allie, earmuffs. Women are not very intelligent.
Dude.
They don't know what they want.
All right, Cheese. You can't make a blanket statement like that, dude.
The average woman, the hive of women, want to be taken care of and want to survive and their children
because of a natural
to survive.
instinct. The same reason men look at titties.
But the men are trying to attract those women. So they convince the lesser brain that they want men like that.
Sensitive guys.
They want those men.
Guys.
And they want somebody standing up and fighting for something that's not them. Like, it's okay. If you stand up and fight for yourself and for your own preservation and your race or whatever, you got a problem. You're a racist. But if you go and fight for somebody else's, it makes it okay and it makes it good.
I see what you mean.
And it's just because it's just convincing these people to go fight for something that's not them, just to keep the perpetual fight and war going. Like, let's separate everybody and everybody take a cause. Now people are like voluntarily taking causes that ain't even theirs. I'm such a good person. I'm going to go and save somebody else. Like, give me a fucking break. You're just looking for attention. You want to be the cool one because they're telling you that's what you need to buy. That's what you need to wear to fit in, to be cool.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
You got to buy a very expensive watch so you seem important to your friends or your colleagues. When you have a cell phone with the time and a calendar, but you don't know how to use it. So they do weird shit like this, and they're creating this group of women that are saying that's the kind of men we want. Usually these weird domineering women.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And they create them. So these dudes that think that, like the gay guy, he wants more girlfriends and girl power. He's fighting for a movement that ain't even his.
Right. It's like, why does he care
some
if these
fucking
dudes
dick, you cheer
enjoy
up a
looking
little
at
bit.
tits? Like, it has nothing to do with him.
Right. But they got to do it because they're trying to attract these women who have convinced that they want this sensitive guy who thinks they're fucking inferior. It's nothing
That's what we
about
call
being
them online.
equal.
We call them the white knights, the little Facebook white knights, where any time a guy posts something fun, they're like, that's disrespectful to women. It's like, go away. You're not getting laid. You just got friend zoned immediately.
It's disrespectful
the thing is, women
for some
will say
women.
they want guys
Women
like
that
that,
don't
but
have
they
those-
really don't, though.
Not real women, though. Not real women.
Not
All right. Anyway, that's
All
my
right.
theory, though.
Well, good. Now, finally got that story out the way.
Yeah, you
Nice.
did good. You do good out there fighting the good fight,
I
Alex.
do, man. God damn it. Every now and then I find another chick who's the same, who's like, you know what? What is this dumb shit about? Why are y'all taking everything so seriously? Lighten up. You can't enjoy freaking boobies on Facebook, then what can you do?
Violence. That's why there will be no nudity in our commercial. Only violence, because that's what people want. All right, well, good show, y'all. Except
Good
for the
show.
whole fucking YouTube and internet problem, whatever we're doing. Hopefully, we'll look at that this week and get it, fixed, resolved, whatever. Great weekend. Zombies eating sheep. Thank you, Jason. Smoking Buddha. Black Arm. Incredible job. Good team. It was fun seeing everybody hanging out. We're looking forward to our shows coming up. We'll talk about that more next week. Pickle may or may not be on next week for a WrestleMania recap or a preview. May or may not be on Wine and Cheese this week. Don't know. Who knows? Maybe this show won't even stream next week. Wait, things are going back to life, back to reality. Good job. Allie, wonderful.
Thanks, you too.
Oh, boy, huh?
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know what
all I
next
know
week
is, I was gonna say Pickle shows up. I hope he does just so he has to deal with Al Fuhrer.
Yeah.
Yup. Perry
come on.
Brown's going to be here Sunday, bloody
Turn it on
Sunday.
Pickle?
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
She
You know
was
what
good
I
at
do too?
torturing
I
him.
just give people the third degree. He'll say something, I'll be like, and what happened? I'll
know
just
what I'll
start
do?
third degreeing him. You know how I do?
I'm going to give Pickle something long to read, like every match from WrestleMania. Watch Allie get more mad.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
I'm in. I'm already tuned
Scott Hall.
in. And the
Flamingo guy. Jimmy Snooker will be there. And the Junkyard Dog. Well, man, thanks for listening. This has been Not Real Radio 60.